Brief recap. You guys beat up a bunch of worms. You guys jerked the worm off. Huge dub. In fact, you jerked the worm off so hard it now got kidnapped and put inside the kawaii anime girl dungeon that exists within Browser's innate domain. Um, Following your exit of the sphere, you guys saw both Charm and Chance recaptured, arguably by the Rose Foundation, by what you assume to be Agent Black Hat, who essentially called you guys out. Not necessarily accusing you, but at bare minimum explaining how things looked pretty suspicious before you were quick domained, and now find yourself sitting inside Moonlit Parlor, where she has just finished expressing her interest in speaking with you all. Do you have any questions before we get going?
Started already.
No, just in general.
To you.
No, just in general.
I get it. Get the gist.
Word. Let me rearrange you guys' fucking shits. Okay. So, as she sits down, what you guys presume to be Agent Black Cat takes a quick sip of her tea. She kind of recoils a little bit, almost like she's disappointed with the bitterness of the taste before setting it down. I never get used to this. I guess I should probably start by introducing myself. My name is Harlot of Edenhelm, and I am a Diamond Rose for the Rose Foundation.
I'm
Please.
Liza.
It's nice to meet you, Liza, she says as she, raises up a little tea glass to you. Introduce yourself.
No, fuck
Is
this
Liza the
bitch.
only one introduced? Valid. Colt, are you introducing yourself?
My name is Colt.
She gives you a polite head nod. She looks over at you, Arata, who does not introduce himself.
Hi, Harlot. Does that big guy have a name? And I start gesturing towards the giant statue of a guy with a spear.
As he says so, you see him slowly stick his staff into the gourd and just start turning it slowly. Oh, that's Brewmaster. You don't have to pay him too much attention. He kind of only speaks when needed to. This is true. You hear in a booming voice as he continues stirring the pot uninterrupted.
It's nice to meet you, Brewmaster.
I apologize, but I don't believe I got your name, sir, as she looks at you, specifically Wesson. Fine. Brewmaster, could I have one that'll tell me his name? Yes. The ingredient required is your middle name. Wow. That's pretty fair this time around. And you see what looks like little lights start flickering inside the gourd before it just levitates up and then into what appears to be her teacup. She takes a sip and once again gives a little bit of a wince. Ugh. Bitter than last time. So Wesson, am I right?
Alright, wasn't shooting her.
Okay. You're just raising your gun just to fire off at her? Okay. You raise your weapon up, and you can roll me whatever you want to do. Okay, as you pull the trigger, essentially nothing happens. Almost like you were firing. Not even like you were firing a blank. There's just no response at all from your weapon, which, again, is an extremely reliable tool that has never malfunctioned on you ever before.
What's going on here?
Maybe I gotta fine-tune it some more. I thought that the sure hit should have been explaining the domain rules, but maybe it's not working properly. One way or the other, she says as she takes another sip. All direct combat's forbidden in here, so if you want to fight, you're gonna have to wait until we're back outside.
Ugh, this place sucks.
Well, it's not all bad. I mean, there's tea, and it's relatively cozy. As she says this, you guys notice the dark and looming atmosphere as it feels anything but cozy.
Tea is for the dirty Brits.
So what do you want to know? Why are we here?
I like tea.
Dirty Jap.
I like tea too.
What do you want to know?
Interesting.
Whoa!
She seems puzzled by your guys' lack of cooperation. Was I mistaken in believing you all were allies?
We're
I mean,
acquaintances
maybe.
at best.
You could say we're allies, but we're just building off each other. Anywho, that's besides the point. Why are we here and why did you bring us here?
Like I said, I simply wanted to talk. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but you're currently in the midst of what appears to be the largest terrorist attack on American soil since 2001. I might be missing something in the meantime. This land seems to be very full of violence.
The fuck?
Yeah, we kind of got wrapped up into this, not by choice. So I don't really know what's going on outside of the sphere.
We were just on vacation.
I wanted to go to.
Is that so?
Texas.
She laughs a little bit. Well, how unfortunate. It looks like your vacation seems to have been a bit on the fritz, for lack of a better term. Brewmaster, can I extend the time by 1 hour?
God, no.
The price will be 1 year off your life. You see, you're kind of like slump your shoulders, and we're back to the bullshit. Okay, how about 15 minutes? Acceptable. The cost will be 1 month. Ugh, still a little steep. Go for it. And once again, you see the same interaction as before, as a new set of lights flickers into her cup before she takes a sip. Well, the good news for you is that we're experiencing a pretty decent amount of time dilation, so no matter what, after the end of the 15 minutes, it'll feel like it's been only a few seconds once you're back on the outside world, so please don't feel concerned for any of your other matters that are occurring outside.
Okay.
So
you know what? I'll say it. Thank you for inviting us in for tea. It was kind of
Hey,
crazy out there.
DM, do we know the rules of the domain yet? Like on the sure hit?
Yeah, you see it. It's listed up above. I'll post it again though,
There's a little
so you can see
sign
it.
above her.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the
Yeah.
brewmaster.
Okay.
Brewmaster, I want 1 year off my life.
Interesting. The cost will be 1 year of your life.
Well, how does that
Feels
make
like-
sense?
This feels like suicide.
You see the Black Cat sort of like give you like a wait thing. It looks like I mean you're more than
Doesn't
welcome to
seem like
make
a
that
fair trade.
Is
Everything
it not?
with you seemed fair up until here.
I mean, it feels
Ah.
fair. You want one less year, you pay 1 year. That
The
feels
How does that feel
brewmaster
fair?
doesn't. The brewmaster doesn't even look at you. He simply just reiterates the cost for a potion that reduces your life of 1 year is 1 year off of your life. Do you find these terms unagreeable?
Well, does that add up to 2? Does that?
No.
Then no, that does not seem fair. No, I'm good.
Interesting.
I just wanted to see. I
Bro-
wanted to see what the
bro
cost
tried
would be
to
if
work
I
with the-
offered.
He tried to work.
If I wanted something not good.
If you're suicidal, I'm sure there's some sort of therapeutical support, but what would make you want to take a whole year off of your own life?
Liza hisses.
That's
It's kind of
worst
really,
form
it's kind of really
of
bad suicide.
hostility.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have just asked to die.
Well, regardless, if you haven't noticed, the brewmaster is able to make all kinds of things. Unfortunately, it's always for a cost. So, if you can, as she says, you can kind of see her like rubbing her eye patch a little bit. But overall, he's a generally helpful. Helpful would be lying. He's an interesting person with a lot of utility. You hear him grunt as he continues stirring the pot.
So, is there anything Brewmaster can't do?
Well, obviously you can ask for things, but if you're unable to pay the price, he simply won't make the potion. For example, if I asked for, I don't know, infinite power and wisdom, the cost would be 1 trillion lifetimes of infinite power and wisdom, which I seem to be a little short on. And he also can be a little bit fickle. Even I don't have full control over what his prices are set at.
Kane ponders in his own head. This reminds me a lot of FMAB. There's a price for everything.
And Chainsaw Man.
So what would be the
Oh.
cost if I were to request, say,
Man's too cool.
knowing the intent of any person I meet?
Are you asking that to me? Or
Kind of the
when
big guy that makes the potions.
to clarify, you wish to have true intentions of all in this room revealed.
Outside of this room as well. If I meet someone, I want to be able to understand what their intentions are at that moment.
Interesting. The cost would be your ability to lie.
Ooh.
Well, I already have that.
Ooh.
So how does that functionally work? Like if I try to lie,
You just
I
can't.
can't?
Have you ever
Just-
seen
I just
well, it'd
mute?
be like Liar Liar.
You'd
Okay,
see her. You'd see Black Cat sort of look at you. That's a pretty impressive potion. I like where your mind's going, but are you sure you're ready to spend your whole life not lying? Not that that's a bad thing.
Rada, I already do that. It's not that bad.
so
You
why
can
don't you drink the potion then?
This can be good
Well,
things for
actually,
you.
can, yeah.
Then why don't you drink the
Okay.
potion? If you already don't lie, just be like, I'll have what he's having, and then
I'll drink that
Go for it.
potion.
You'd see her eyes kind of light up a little bit. I will offer an insight check because I think this is pretty important.
Wesson is not doing it.
Wow. You feel like Black Cat is being a little too relaxed in your process of drinking this potion.
I'm
As you
starting
can
to
sort
think,
of
bro.
see.
She's letting way too much happen.
I thought we came here to talk to you. You're just gonna let us drink a potion and go?
Well, I mean, again, you guys haven't necessarily asked me too many things specifically, and I hate to admit, but I'm enjoying getting to watch your banter. It's teaching me a lot. She gives you a polite
Maybe I
smile.
don't have anything to ask you. Just let me drink my potion and leave.
Well, then by all means, go for it. Brewmaster, it is not up to you to decide if you want this potion created. It is the boys. Blue Man, do you request a potion of true clairvoyance in exchange for your ability to lie?
Do I have to drink it right when I get it, or can I hold on to it?
You feel like
That's a
without
deep-
even very explaining, you
that's a
feel like
deep
no,
question.
like Kane even in character would feel a ping in his head as the question's almost answered for him. As not necessarily. You do not have to drink the potion of desire the instant you get it.
Okay, then I'll say yes.
does he pay the cost
for him.
before to make the potion, or does he pay the cost when he drinks it?
When he drinks it.
Yes, you're asking out of character.
Right.
The ingredients have to go in before the potion is made. So
That's
if you
true.
if
I
you
just-
want
sure, I
that,
mean, I
Then you should drink
okay.
it right when you get it. If you were paying
Yeah,
the cost
yeah,
of
as
never
soon as
lying
you get
again,
it,
you should
I'm
I
drink
want it
done.
made though.
Yeah.
I've already said yes to making it.
okay. As he begins to raise his staff up, you see Harlequin sort of sigh before you see your like sticker staff out to intercept him. Kane, was it? Before you jump headfirst into this, I want to clarify this doesn't necessarily work like binding vows. It looks to me like you're an honest person, but I think you might be mistaken on what it means to not ever be able to lie.
Excuse me.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
I hate you, DM.
Listen, this means that if you ever say a lie, your soul will be instantly vaporized. This could be something as minor as telling someone that you had dinner already today, even if you haven't. Or if
That
someone
sounds like
asks
a
you,
stupid lie.
it does, but it's still a lie, isn't it?
Well, I'm not a liar.
I'm trying to help. You can see you're getting a little frustrated. I just want you to understand that the brewmaster is very peculiar about what he creates. So,
Master,
if
you can stop.
understood, the potion shall not be created.
Wesson's gonna
As he
look up.
raises his staff away from the pot
Wesson's
and sets it
gonna
down.
Look up at the big guy. So,
You all seem to be a very headstrong bunch.
so, what would it cost to
kinda.
have a potion to increase my perception?
To raise your awareness, I will first look at your sheet to make sure it's at least somewhat reasonable.
Let me look at your sheet real quick. I'm sorry.
Specify the number, Drew.
Yeah. But yeah, out of character, specify how much do you want your perception raised by?
Let's go with 1 for right now.
To raise your awareness by a moderate amount, it would require your own strength. So, essentially, if you want +1 perception, you will receive a -1 to your strength.
No, I'm good. I'm good, big guy. I need my strength. Listen, pats his bicep.
Understood. The potion shall not be
What
generated.
about one of these?
You notice it actually says this. Like you can see Harlequin sort of like watching and reading your guys' like emotions and reactions, almost like he's taking mental notes on things.
What about one of these potions of desire?
A potion of desire is that anything you desire. If I can create it, it could be yours. Continue stirring.
What can't you create?
It has been said, if there is something for which you cannot pay the ingredient cost, it will not be created.
Listen, the
So you
potion
can
guy isn't
create
going
anything
anywhere.
as long as we have the costs.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay.
Listen,
So Black
Harley-
Hat, why are we here?
Yeah, that's what he's not going anywhere. Look, it's
Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here eventually.
I'm just trying to I'm trying to explore
Yeah,
the
no.
rules of the domain before I engage with the person who trapped
True.
us here.
Understood. You see your sort of, or no, you see you're literally just set her teacup down. Okay, I think I've gotten enough of an idea of who you guys are. Well, to put it bluntly, I did want to make sure that you guys are not allies. It was pretty obvious that you weren't aligned with the cartel, and it looks like you're from Jiu-Jitsu University. Is that correct?
2 for 2.
Of note, again, you guys are not in JJU clothing, so it's not like a very obvious apparent thing.
Got to say,
She continues on. Well, again, we're in the midst of a pretty intense crisis, and to be candid, I wanted to ask for your help.
Oh. Help with what?
Well, the more hands, the better, even in situations such as these. So, for lack of a better term, we could use a bit of support with, some of the day-to-day activities of the large-scale pseudo-terrorist attack. Well, I guess it is literally a terrorist attack. She says that she kind of trails off. Regardless, there's currently 2 main issues. For one, the massive cursed spirits that are currently running about in the city, and for 2, the barrier that's surrounding the city itself. As of right now, what's interesting enough is that this Vegas-wide curtain isn't necessarily stopping anyone from without curse energy from leaving. In fact, you and I could leave right now if we'd like. It's not. It's preventing anyone with a sufficient amount of curse energy from entering. And more importantly, my communication lines to the outside have been cut off. As such, we're not necessarily trapped here, but it's not exactly a good idea for a Diamond Rose to sort of abandon a crisis like this, even if it's for a decent reason, such as getting backup.
So you want us to clear the way and open the door for Leo's arrival later today or tomorrow. I forget what day of the week it is.
You see her ponder for a second. Well, I mean, Leo's already here. He's fine. Although I am curious to see how you knew that.
I didn't drink the no lie potion, so I mean, I just know things. So, sorry.
Interesting. She looks at you, Wesson. Would you consider this man trustworthy?
I gotta give Weston like a little side eye, like, think about how you answer this.
I mean, he's a good man. We shot together. He's a good man.
A non-committal answer.
We shot guns together. Nothing like that.
He's one of them good.
You see her like stroke. You see her stroke her chin for a little bit. A non-committal answer, but not one built out of deception. It seems that even though you have mixed opinions on this young man, you do still have an overall positive outlook. Interesting. To get back to the point, I'm not so selfish as to ask for you all to do everything. Again, not to be blunt, but it's a little bit inefficient since I'd be way more capable of doing both by myself. However, I would enjoy a little bit of flexibility with the way I use the rest of my schedule for this evening, as I do hope to have this all resolved before morning comes. In essence, you can either assist me with going out and eliminating the source of the barrier, opening us back up to the communication with the outside world, or you could assist both Cynthia and Bloom with clearing out the rest of the streets. Luckily enough, the National Guard has already arranged a bit of an evacuation, so there shouldn't be too much collateral, although I know PR is going to have a nightmare with this one.
We
What's
don't
in
have
it
to
for
do
us?
anything for you.
You
Are
took
you
two
guys,
of our
you guys
friends.
like talking?
Why would we want to help you if you took Charm and Chance?
Yeah, you took 2 of our
Yeah.
friends. We owe you nothing.
Outside of all that, what's
Hmm.
even in it for us if we say we want to help?
Quit kissing up, Arata. We owe you nothing.
Well, I understand how it would be a little posh of me to take both of your, I guess, friends, which is interesting to hear. But let me remind you that this was originally property of the Rose Foundation, and to tell you the truth, they're relatively worthless to the company as it is now. Again, these are clones
Then
from
just
almost.
give them back.
Well, then I would just give all my leverage in the situation back to you. Again, I don't seek to cause any more violence than what's necessary, but you can sort of think of this as an exchange for uh they had names, correct? Brewmaster, what were the names that they called them? Brewmaster doesn't respond. I tried to cheap him out of one. Well, regardless, if you want the 2 back, you could have it in exchange for your services for the evening.
Dude.
And if I understand correctly, you were all sorcerers already, no? I don't
Hold
think
on.
this is far off the beaten path.
Just so we remember here, Kane, we were just chained together with her because she tried to help kill you and also knocked me unconscious.
And Chance
So
wasn't a part of
maybe-
any of that.
No, but Charm certainly was. Remember,
So
she kind
we're
of
gonna exclude Chance just because of what Charm did.
I mean, collateral damage happens sometimes. All I'm saying is the reward I'm hearing out of this isn't exactly enough for me to put my life on the line and go start killing demons or whoever put up this veil.
A couple questions then. Firstly, if you were not to go assist, am I to understand that you would abandon your school allies then that are currently in the city? I know at minimum Raphael should be somewhere on the outskirts of town. The last I counted, he had eliminated 27 of the last 50 semi-special grade cursed spirits, so he should be wrapping up shortly. Is that
Abandon?
true? Well, you said that you weren't willing to put your life on the line to go assist, but would this not be something you'd be doing anyways?
Potentially not.
She seems to furrow her brow a little bit. Interesting. So you find that the risk associated with your potential death is not worth the outcome of a death, especially for the means of helping others, then. There's not enough in it for you, said another way.
I think if we do this, I want to meet Leo.
She thinks for a second.
That
Brewmaster,
feels
what
like a
would it...
simple request.
She doesn't respond to you specifically. Brewmaster, what would it cost in exchange for understanding this boy's true intentions with the Rose Foundation? It would cost the revelations of your own intentions with the Rose Foundation, as well as a complete combat analysis of yourself. Okay, let's do it. And you see...
That's what you get.
As he comes. He just absolutely jorks it all over the gourd,
Yeah, that's what you
and then
get.
Holy
gives
shit.
her a sip of tea. She consumes a little bit. Huh. That actually tasted pretty pleasant. Okay, well, let's start from the top. Or I guess I'll start with the pretty bird's eye view, and then you are more than welcome to ask me anything along the way. Put lightly, we're in the midst of a bit of a power struggle within the Foundation itself. Poor Leo is currently 4th in line. Actually, let me check my notes to make sure I'm not about to lie to you guys. Poor Leo is currently fourth in line for succession to a relatively high position within the Foundation itself. And we're looking for a bit of outside help when it comes to restructuring the pecking order. The
Who's
most
we?
rude. Are you familiar with how the Rose Foundation is structured?
No.
Well, the easy way to say it is that each of the pure-blooded children of the Rose Foundation have a team assigned to them. More often than not, they're assigned to different locations. As such, the company wanted to start establishing an outpost, or I guess a bit more of a presence in the Western Hemisphere, or not Western Hemisphere, in the Western part of the United States, which is a little bit contentious, as our cartel friends have been so kind as to remind us. Put bluntly, Leo was sent out here as sort of, hey, I gotta give you something to do, so why don't you come out here and do this? If we're to succeed and do well today, what I would ask for in exchange is first and foremost allowing us to take the credit for the quelling of the situation, and in exchange, or additionally, I should say, assisting us sometime in the future whenever we'll need to go up against the company in general. I'll be honest, I think the Rose Foundation is a rather dubious group at best, and even though they do a lot of good, ultimately, I don't think it's far off for me to say that they pretty terrible people at the top.
I knew it.
She says so.
None of
Even
this is surprising to me.
see, so it seems that we're all in pretty decent alignment that some of the top brass is in need of some restructuring.
What does that make you though?
Out of curiosity, who are the top brass and what's the pecking order? And what are Leo's chances of winning this damn thing? In your estimation.
It's possible, not unlikely. To tell you the truth, I'm probably middle of the pack when it comes to Diamond Roses for combat capability. However, we've gotten a bit of a boon as of recent. There's a new child that came to us from New York, and now that I've gotten a taste of your intentions, I believe you're all already familiar with one Arashi Yumeka.
Yeah.
Your guys' old
God.
classmate, right?
Yeah, it's our old classmate.
He was like super hot and handsome too, and awesome, right?
He was kind of a loudmouth prick.
Sick.
Really, I found him rather odd and a bit off-putting. And
Yeah,
I actually
that's
had to make him a sheet of things that he could and couldn't eat, which is a really interesting bit of, well, for lack of a better term, he's a bit of a meathead. But he is motivated, and more importantly, I think that he could be strong enough to tip the scales.
And he's on Leo's side? Or will be?
Well, I don't know if you are familiar with this, but he's a bit of a suck up to girls, I guess. And as of now, he's
That's
on
true.
my side, so that means he is on Leo's.
This guy sounds like
It-
you, Arata, a real womanizer.
Would you stop saying that?
You
Better
see
watch out,
Black Cat
man.
giggle a
He
little
ain't
bit.
wrong, Arita.
What are you talking about? I haven't macked on your girlfriend.
Well, yeah, you know there'd be consequences if you did.
All right.
it's
Before we
bro
get to the whole
code.
combat battle of your prowess, I'm curious of my friend over here. So what's his intentions with the Rose Foundation?
So you don't know then? It hasn't been shared with the rest of you all.
He's secretive. at
No, it
times.
has not.
Arata's like blushing and like leaning back in his chair.
Well, it's not my place to say, and as I am still in the process of courting your assistance, I feel like that would fall to him as to say what he would like with us.
But
What would you like with him?
Out of character, does she know? Like, would she know what I'm about to say?
Out of character, she would have a general idea.
Yeah.
Additionally, like again, this is sort of it's become like an open exchange between yourself. Like obviously, she's sharing information about herself with everybody, but the information about you specifically is only known to herself. And I guess
Okay,
technically,
that's what I was like. I
Brewmaster
figured she
doesn't
already
give a
knew.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, look. Clearly, you know, I like weapons. Yeah. I've helped Kane find some. I've helped Wesson a little bit here and there with things. I got this cool sword that Kane has seen me take people's heads off with, and I'm like holding the thorn sword.
Yep.
So I like weapons. And they're the biggest weapon supplier in the US. They make all the cursed weapons. So like I kind of want to be friends with them and hopefully get my hands on the prototype stuff.
You'd see Black Cat sort of speak up. To make it clear as well, the benefits of this sort of partnership are not exclusive to Arata himself. If there's anything that a multi-trillion-dollar corporation could do, it's not a bad idea to have an IOU with your name written all over it. As she looks to both Cole, Wesson, and Kane.
And kind of
I
like
intend
hides Liza a little bit.
I intend to collect IOUs and do as much as I can for them. It's better to join them than beat them. I don't know if you guys can win a lawsuit, let alone a shitload of a big fight against a $1 trillion company of essentially a private military contractor.
I'm sorry, can you
I
say
hate to say it, but
say this again after that again?
What?
I'm so sorry, I missed that because I was busy rolling.
No, dude, that shit was awesome, Gavin.
I was busy reacting.
What I just said?
Your role-
Yeah, just like spark notes of like you're essentially
Yeah.
saying like, hey, this looked pretty big.
Yeah, big company. I tend to collect those IOUs. You're not gonna win in a lawsuit against them or a fight with essentially a private military company producing the most advanced weapons in the US. Just a general idea.
True. So obviously the difficulty is a pretty decent pain point then, no?
Can I try and perceive what she's trying to check on here?
Yeah, I mean you can roll insight.
Tape. I rolled perception to see if she saw me do that.
She did notice, like as you look up, you'd see her sort of like glancing down at your hip where you've hidden Liza.
Now we're playing eye tag.
Yeah, actually.
I
Okay.
think the 24 into seeing what the hell she's rolling perception on.
You would see her again, like you've noticed that she's been studying body link for quite some time. You get the sense that while she's gotten you quite literally figured out, she's still putting the pieces together as to what your three classmates truly desire. Pun intended.
Arata, then why were you so hesitant to help them?
Wait, no, you can't.
Hesitant to help them. I like lean
She-
over and I lean over like to whisper to Kane, be like, dude, I don't want to tell her that I want to help her. That lowers what I'm gonna get out of this. I want to get more out of this than less. Duh.
Well, she already knows everything you want out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
I know.
I hate. If forgive me, but I feel like this is a pretty advantageous deal. No, I'm offering you the assistance and support of a relatively powerful sect, even if it's not the entire Rose Foundation. At minimum, you'll immediately have access to all the resources within Leo's camp, and you'll receive your two friends, Chance and Charm, back unharmed. Might I remind you, she says as she sort of leans forward and puts her hands on her fingers. The alternative to this is, at best, I leave you to walk away on your own. Or at worst, we could always end the domain and do this the old-fashioned way.
Listen, Black Cat. Two things.
Black Hat, she corrects you.
Sorry, I'm Liza pilled. Black Hat. Two things. One, I'm gonna need a picture of that combat sheet because we're owed that. Two,
Yeah.
I liked what you said about the Rose Foundation. You know, a really smart guy told me that there's good and bad everywhere. But I need to know one opinion out of you before I make my decision.
Oh? Is that so?
How do you feel about Zodiac?
This shit again.
He seems confused. Who is... Oh! You're referring to Agent Zodiac. She chuckles a little bit. I haven't heard Zodiac before. I'll have to add that one to my notes. Well, Richard is an interesting one.
Richard.
He's
Big
a
Zodiac.
bit of a traditional career man. Anyone, I'm sure you've seen the type before growing up in the United States yourselves, right? He's a bit of a run his way to the top of the ladder as quickly as possible and don't really look back. He doesn't really seem to mind stepping on a few toes while he does so, but I've hardly ever seen him go out of line. Sure, he can be a bit forceful, but at the end of the day, he does at least make an honest attempt at sticking within his own bounds, I'd say.
What do you think, Takeda? You take that deal?
You know, the more that I sit here and I think about this, I do think I'm leaning towards this deal, but I do also want to ask the brewmaster one question at the end of this. But yes, I'm going to agree with this.
You take that
with this
deal?
I take that deal.
I'd take that deal. Damn good deal.
Movie I've actually seen.
What about you, Wesson? Are you going to team up with us, or are you going to seclude yourself like always?
I figure I'll team up with you guys this time.
So it looks like we're in agreement then. Can I expect your assistance in exchange for ours? She seems like relatively pleased by how the conversation's been going.
Brewmaster,
Yes, Blue Man.
I would like a potion that guarantees that she holds up her end of the deal.
So, this potion you desire requires true and unadulterated cooperation to the best of her ability.
Yes.
Would you like to specify any conditions? As you see Black Cat sort of like lean over and look at you again. Again, you're gonna have to be pretty specific, because this could be something as simple as if I, take a little bit too long to get to where I'm supposed to go to help you. It could be really bad. What if it was
about helping us? I said holding up your end of the deal, us getting our friends back.
Kane, that's not the big portion of this deal. Maybe you should get the harder portion.
Understood.
Like, access to resources.
So you would like you would like an oath to be made that she will do everything in her power to return the one chance and the one charm to you.
That's correct.
She already
Yes,
said
this
they don't give a
guarantee-
shit about them.
This guarantees.
Exactly. I think she's going to do it anyways.
Who cares? This guarantees it.
Oh my god.
Ask for their full versions. So they're like they're
And also, if the cost is a bunch here, that means that she wasn't gonna do it. If you start
I know.
thinking
I
about that,
was waiting for the cost, but I was like, maybe we
Yes.
should ask for like the
So-
real thing we want, which is them back.
that's what I just
Like-
said.
No, like, because like the whole plan to go to the vault thing that so and so wanted to do. Maybe we could.
In
Wait
exchange,
it out. I already asked it.
in exchange, the ingredient cost shall be your ability to actively and intentionally harm any Rose Foundation member until you have been returned both chance and charm.
The ability to harm any Rose Foundation member until we get them back.
Ben, basically, you cannot harm a Rose Foundation member until we get Chance and Charm back.
This is what I just said. I know.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know. I'm just thinking of so many repercussions of this. Like if
Out of
it's-
character, I am going to say, you guys know who Arashi is, and I want to caution you on what that would mean, as he is a current Rose Foundation member. And if for whatever reason, the ever calm and cool and collected Arashi decides that he's still pissed about anything that might have happened while he was on campus, means that you would be doing that fight without the ability to harm him.
That's me drinking it though.
That's Kane.
That is specifically Kane. Additionally, that means that Kane is the only one that would be subject to this, and as such, if Kane were to meet an untimely fate or anything else, then the deal would essentially be not off, but no obligation to fulfill so. You see Black Cat sort of take a sip, as she's just sort of, she looks like pretty relaxed.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kane. I don't think that's gonna be worth it, because we need you on the front as our paladin.
Well, again,
Why would I be
don't...
fighting the Rose Foundation if they're helping us and we're helping
Well,
them?
Black Cat would also
I
look
don't
over
know
at you.
What she's gonna do, and we know what happened when he tried to leave campus. We know someone.
I don't
took
know
a
what
shot
happened.
at him. Our friend Weston here decided to shoot Arashi as he was leaving campus. So he's probably not going to be very happy about that when he sees Weston again for the first
I never
time.
shot him. He shot me.
I thought you did.
Never
Shot
shot
me in class day one.
Oh, you
me.
shot him?
Class.
You shot him.
Oh,
with glass
okay.
metal.
You shot fucking. Okay, you shot Arashi at some point. My bad. I thought it was when he was running away.
Nope.
You tried to, but you missed.
Black Hat, will you answer one question before this? Is
Dude, I feel like I've
Zodiac
answered a lot
in
of
town?
Richard, he's in New York. He's out of
I'll
town.
drink it.
You pause it for a second. Then, or do you mean to say the conditions of this would have changed were Agent Zodiac here?
He's got a bit of a
Perhaps.
complex.
Yes, he does.
May I
I'll
ask
put
what
the
your
I'll,
previous-
I'll put the ingredient in.
I mean, she's gonna ask out of character. She's gonna ask what your encounter was before, but if you want to just do it anyways while she's asking, you're more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
yeah. I'm putting the ingredient in. I'm gonna get this potion made.
Understood. And you feel like a bit of like a lurching in your chest as you like lunge forward and you see little sparkling lights come out before they float into the pot. And they so effortlessly flow back into your teacup, ready for your consumption.
I would have told her like a tiny rundown of the village situation, but not like great details while that was happening, just so we can take the time
Yeah.
out of that.
Well, you don't have to give me the full details again. I kind of saw everything already. She says as she like rubs her eye patch a little bit. In fact, you're the only one we actually had prior data on, so it wasn't necessarily important. But I appreciate your trustworthiness.
Prior
She gives another
data.
smile. Well, since I'm in the business of being an open book, you're the only one we had combat data on, as you were in direct contact with Agent Zodiac.
I thought you meant prior to the village thing. Sorry. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. Again, a very interesting curse technique with threads and everything. May I ask, how is it related to your Shikigami isn't the correct term, but Liza?
Just a puppet. And I do puppet things.
Here comes the perception check. Insight. Damn.
If this is gonna work, we're gonna need to be honest with each other. But I'm not one to stumble over details as minor as that.
My passive insight is a 16. Would that matter in that?
Fuck no. Insight is insight. It's not stealth.
Yeah, but
You being better at noticing things doesn't stop someone who's also good at noticing things from noticing.
okay, but what's the
That's
DC
true.
to that? She rolled a 13.
Yeah, I mean, so
Right.
I guess to explain with the 13,
I have a
for
DC
you,
14 natural. DC 14 is what my DC is like naturally.
She can tell that like you're not being completely honest, but she hasn't like binked that. Oh, okay, Eliza is not a Shikigami. She's a soul that's like connected. She's just saying that she can tell you're not being honest. But that's it.
She asked about her combat being with my threads. She didn't ask what Liza was.
Is she?
She asked
No.
how it's related. I mean,
Yeah, so I was thinking combat because the whole conversation was about combat. So Liza would not have, if she thought that it was that, then she wouldn't have said that.
fair. Again,
So
she just with the 13, she can tell that you're not being like completely open about it. But
Well,
she's
I
not, like,
misunderstood the question. I thought it was combat related. If she's asking
Ah.
what Liza is, Liza would explain what she is.
okay. So then you'd explain
Yeah.
everything. Interesting. Well, it seems that at least one of you has drinking a potion of desire, leaving the last three. Again, since we are on relatively good terms, I'm happy that we don't need to drink a potion of escape. This is a pretty decent opportunity if there's anything that you would like without a
Well,
high
you need our
cost.
cursed energy to help you, right?
I need your combat abilities. And as for cursed energy,
Which
my
involves our cursed energy.
yes. And my mana reserves are way higher than you all anyways, so it's not exactly a concern of mine if you're not willing to put in your potions of escape. How about this?
Hey, Bert,
Oh,
go on, dude. You go, Gavin.
I was gonna let the DM keep going.
Oh, okay.
Boss?
Keep going, dude.
No, she was gonna start explaining something before she cuts herself off. Like also that was an intentional cut herself off about not needing your
Yes.
guys' potions of escape.
Say, do we want to send a party out first to make sure we're still not like about to get attacked? So like you and maybe Weston go out,
Well, to be
unless
fair,
Weston wants to
wasn't
get something before he goes out.
Wasn't Scythe and Bloom outside near us? They could be camping our bombers.
Yeah.
Well, again, the domain was open in front of you. As of right now, Chance and Charm, as you call them, are likely going to be safely secured with Leo. They're being defended by Arashi as we speak, which is why I feel at leisure to come out and have this meeting in the first place. Again, I hope you forgive me for not just handing them over immediately, but rest assured,
God, Arashi
they're
and
secure.
Charm in the same room. That'd be awful.
No, pretty bad.
Hey, Brewmaster, I got a question for you.
Yes, young man with the lasso.
I have a desire to know the history of the Takeda family. What would that run me?
To specify, you would like the entire history of the Takeda clan.
No. I would like... Fuck. How do I phrase this?
Rumas specifically?
I would
I would...
like-
No.
To know the lives of the UMA users.
No.
Ooh,
What
yeah, the
fucking-
inherited.
Some
the inherited
Avatar type
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you have an inherited technique. Like it came from somebody.
You do have an inherited technique, and as I've told
And
you,
your Umas
your-
remember everybody who's using
your
it.
Umas remember every unless there are some specific gaps in their memory. Unless they are specifically ordered to forget or have their memories removed or something, they have they don't forget things.
I did kind of forget that detail, but I can ask them about future or past users and shit. Fuck. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I want anymore.
Does Wesson want
It appears your desire has been quelled. Well,
Then
I
ask
mean,
him.
do you have a desire, Oklahoma man?
I do have a desire
get
to
some
play
stirring.
for the Oklahoma University football team.
You see Black Cat look a little confused. I'm not familiar with this world's sports. Is that a jousting competition of some sorts?
Bro,
It's
just
all
go
right.
walk on. You're huge. What?
Well, that's the thing.
You
I had
flew
this
from the sky, 2,000 feet
I
up.
was getting recruited, but I accidentally killed a lot of people at a football game. We've talked about this.
Kane was not there for that.
Might have been before game.
I was.
Do you want to give like a really quick
They're like-
rundown for Kane?
They're like, shit, I did tell Kane.
Kane's like not surprised.
No, here,
Right.
I'm just gonna give Kane a quick rundown. So, during the middle of a football game, my curse technique developed, and the only one I had at that time was Rage. So,
Lord.
So-
there were a lot of angry football players. There was a lot of blood. It wasn't good. And the police told me that I could either spend the rest of my life in a jail cell or join this program. So that's why I am here.
Well, this desire sounds like it would have to do some memory erasing, huh? Seems like a heavy
Just
cost.
to clear the records, you know.
Oh, God.
To
Erase
clarify,
the dead people from existence.
No, they did. It's all right. They were our rivals. It's okay. Except Johnny died. Johnny was a good guy.
Who the
a
fuck is Johnny?
difficult but interesting concoction, Oklahoma man. As I'm not able to rewrite reality as it was in the past, I could create you a new identity, one that is not tied to the sins of your past.
It's like that new
Ow.
fucking TV show on Prime.
Yeah. Fuck Chad Powers, bro. You can get full Chad Powers.
Holy shit.
What? Just like Chad Powers.
My dream is to have Barrett on the back of the Oklahoma Sooners jersey.
We could retain your last name. However, your facial appearance will be removed, as well as anyone's memories of who you are.
Ah, I've got a girl.
You would essentially be born again.
Wait, I have another desire.
You'd like,
have another
as he says again. I like this man, full of wants and needs. Tell me, Oklahoma man.
a desire to make my girlfriend happy.
You would
Weston,
see him
that's
pause.
a bad idea. Weston, do you remember earlier about the lying? If there's one time ever you don't make her happy, you're gonna like blow up.
I'm just curious. Let me find out.
Wait, he didn't take that, did he?
Design.
Lying deal?
No, but
No, he did not.
But Black Hat was like, if that
That's-
means like if you ever just
That would be
say a
the
little lie,
cost. So
like,
that
you
would
blow
be
up.
the cost, but he's not paying happiness.
I'm about to
as
say,
the
what?
cost.
Yeah,
not paying
I was
happiness as the
confused.
Now, for the cost, as you see him stop and consider for a moment, are you desiring eternal happiness or more general make her happy? As in overall contentness with your current relationship status?
I'd have to go with the latter. There, big guy.
Interesting. As for this one, your cost will be null. She is already very satisfied with your relationship.
Oh, hell yeah.
So wholesome. Look at that. That's just already happy.
Give me my tea.
Understood. As you'd see nothing come out of your chest as a very pleasant polychromatic teacup manifests in front of you. You can see Black Cat sort of like shifting in her seat as she's kind of looking around. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. There are some potions that require no cost, so if you can think of something that would be pretty cheap, that's your other way out.
Alright, so should I drink this thing, or are we waiting for another
I
one
think
of
it's
us?
smarter if we just all go at the same time.
Well, one of us is already
No, I haven't
No.
tried it yet. But I had to put the ingredient in like ahead of time.
So, Weston, you had to put nothing in to make Esther happy. And she's already very happy. Good job. And this would have been different if you have role played differently with Esther. Your review cost. Nah, she's overall pretty happy with you. And that just leaves Colt and Arata as Black Cat sort of leans back. Again, it seems that we're all on pretty good terms as to what's needed. Although, I guess to specify, are you all interested in removing the barrier or with assisting with street clearing?
Well, there's 4 of us, so we'll probably split up in twos. Colt, when we get out of here, do you want to go do barrier with me?
I'm gonna be
Or would you
honest
rather-
with
Well,
you.
to
man.
be clear, as
For
she like
spirits.
she cuts you off, I'll handle the other one. Again, I'm not so.
Oh, it's us.
I
Okay,
was-
okay,
I was gonna suggest
Well-
we stay as a group, anyways.
Yeah. Well, then Black Hat, I think you should take care of the barrier because
I was gonna vote
I
we
mean-
do barrier.
I was gonna vote we do barrier as well.
she's so much faster than us.
Dude, do you really just want to
Yeah,
spend the next 2
but-
sessions just killing fucking street scrubs?
I mean, to be fair, you don't know if there's going to be more.
And
street
you're the one who can
I know, it's
capture
true.
said if there's no scrub. If there's
Yeah,
a
but
nice
what if
big
it's a
juicy one,
Holding the barrier. What if there's a biggin?
they are attracted to the barriers, aren't they?
There are big ones attracted to the barriers.
She said there's like 50 special grades around here.
Black Hat,
'Cause-
Black Hat, do you know where the barrier is?
We have a loose approximation. It's somewhere on the outskirts of the desert. Now,
Outskirts
The
of
good-
the desert. That's where Trajan went. Yeah,
And
we'll
Raphael.
do the barrier. We'll do the barrier.
he sort of pauses. Understood. So you all will take care of the barrier, then while I stay here in the city and assist my compatriots with street clearing.
All right, Colt.
Shit, I
make
meant to
your
roll
request.
insight. Fuck.
All right, what are you rolling insight on?
Her pause.
I mean, holy shit, with the 9, with the 16,
16. Fucking investigation took my good roll.
sucks. With the 16, I mean, you could tell that she might have hoped that you guys would have picked street clearing, but it's not necessarily bothering her.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Big Game Hunter?
I got pee.
No fucking clue, man.
As the big game hunter decides, you yourself have not elected a potion to drink, no?
I was hoping to make my request in private.
I start to see why Weston is a little hesitant on singing your praises.
It's not a malicious request. It's just one that I'd rather keep personal, and I'm okay if you're here to hear it, but I don't really want my classmates to be around for this.
You make my dick.
Roll me persuasion. Roll me
Persuasion?
a persuasion check. There's a reason. Ooh, an 8. God.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Now, normally I would agree. Is there a reason why I would want these 3 to leave before you, though? She potters for a second. I guess I'm not necessarily at combat risk, even if all 4 of you all would have jumped me. I suppose, as long as your teammates are aligned on this, I'm not in the business of splitting up your party just for the sake of your own gains.
And with the
He's
time
essentially
dilation,
asking-
it'd be very quick. I'd only be missing for a couple seconds, potentially.
This is true.
What did I miss? I'm so sorry. This sounds crazy.
Arata
I
requested
requested
to
you to make my potion
What?
away from
Break-
the eyes of you three.
Breaking news! Rogue guy wants to do something away from everyone else.
You don't have one yet, Colt?
No. We have a choice to stop Arata from doing it in public or doing it in private. By the way, we were given that option.
Yeah,
And
she's
I
essentially
said
said
that
that
in his intent
he
towards
said there's
everybody.
an and Black Cat is like, I'm not just gonna let it happen. If your team's cool with it, then that's fine.
Listen, I've been through a lot with Arata recently. Too much, actually. I trust him.
I will
Well,
align with Kane because I believe Kane is the most honest one in our group.
I've got a shot that can make him tell the truth, so if I want to know, I'll just sneak up on him or something.
Well, knowing that there's a bullet in the back of my head anytime he wants, that's great. But I guess thank you guys.
Every one of you should understand that at some point. If Wesson needs something, he's probably just going to shoot you.
Just shoot, bro. Just shoot.
The-
I'm asking
I
questions.
thank you for the vote of confidence, everybody.
Understood. And then that just leaves Mr. Takeda then. Again, if like out of character,
Wait, what
if
was
you
your
just don't want to
cost?
mess with this,
I haven't requested my potion.
he has requested his potion. So again, like out of
How'd that look
character, if
for
you
it?
just want like a nice low risk, I mean, obviously I know Weston is a bit of a specific example, but you could ask for something very simple that's likely to have no cost or something really easy. If you could also ask to be taller, I don't know if that was anything that was important to you, but
It's
that
not
is an
fucking
option.
important to me.
But
Yeah,
wait,
man,
how much
5'5"
would it
DM
cost-
doesn't take
How
that
much
long.
would it cost him to be taller? I'm curious.
If the request is not for you, I'm not obligated to answer.
All right, how much? How much would it cost for me to be taller?
How much taller?
Colt, what are you, like 4'9"?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go 3 inches.
3 inches of vertical height. He stops and ponders for a second. It would require a 2-point reduction to your total HP until your next level up.
That actually ain't bad.
Not fucking drinking that.
What?
Yeah, but Wesson might.
What
You're
about-
6'6".
What about a 3-inch growth horizontally in a
You already had your
specific region?
desire,
Yeah,
fucking.
but
To clarify, are you asking for your phallus to be elongated?
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, just potentially.
This is what you wanted to hide? It's okay.
By how many
You're
inches?
Japanese, we know.
You guys,
No, I'm
you've seen
stalling
Black,
for time so Takeda can think.
you see Black Cat's gonna like blush a little bit. Again, I know it's my domain, but this is a little bit of an uncomfortable topic of conversation.
Ma'am,
I'm
you
just
wouldn't
trying to
understand.
get this guy some extra time, and I'm just kind of morbidly curious. I apologize.
Oh God. Hey, Brewmaster.
4 inch. Yes.
Yeah, shut up. What would it take to increase my intelligence by 3?
To gain intellect, an admirable endeavor. For an intellect increase of 3, it would require -3 from a different ability score. I will say ability scores are going to be 1 for 1. No pun intended.
I figured. I figured.
Yeah. Alternatively, I mean, I hate to kind of press the needle down, but if maybe you wanted to get along better with Stira, you know.
That can fucking work on this shit?
He could do anything. I
It's
clarified
broken,
that.
it's a broken domain. As long as you can pay the cost, you can make anything happen.
I was gonna fucking do it the hard way, but fuck
By the
it,
way, I mean,
let's
again,
do it
like
the easy way.
I've been getting at this table for a while. Again, you guys,
What's the fucking what's the cost to get along better with fucking Stira?
honestly, I don't know. Let me think.
50 grievance points towards Naira,
50 grievance points towards Naira.
like in Civ.
No. The cost for getting along better with Stira would require. Let me look at your sheet. It would be a. Honestly, I think this would be a funny one. It would be just -1 to all of your UMA-based attacking rolls. So, like, your attuned Thunderstrike and attuned Fireball, they go from +8s to +7s. Cinema. Hell yeah.
I believe that is
Still
cinema.
pretty beefy.
I believe that is cinema, Brewmaster. I believe you have cooked. I will drink your potion.
Understood. Then, do you agree to pay for the ingredient?
I do agree to pay for the ingredient, Brewmaster.
You receive a nice small teacup. I will say, as this has been going on, I know she hasn't been saying that much in the latter half, but she has been watching all of your guys' just micro interactions like a
I
hawk.
figured.
But as such, 3 of the 4 have their teapots ready to go. And as we said previously, you're just waiting on Arata last. But you 3 are ready to drink and leave.
Oh, we already
Yeah, hold
agreed to let him take his in private, so we might as well drink ours.
I'll be out in just a minute, guys.
Well, that's fine. We'll drink ours, and then you can come out, so we're fine. We'll progress.
Cheers.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Wait, Liza doesn't need a separate potion, does she?
Cheers.
No, she's tied to you specifically.
Okay, cool.
I get trapped in the domain with Liza.
Hmm.
Hey.
Hey.
I saw that fan art you made.
I'm Liza.
Liza. I'm getting fisted in my ass 24/7. All right.
Drinking potions, we outie.
We out.
Hold on. Sorry, my keyboard is unplugged. What? Bink. Bink. Bink.
Just deafened.
You don't have to deafen. It's
okay.
okay.
What?
We can know it out of character. We just don't need to know it in
Yeah,
character.
yeah. You're, as long as
Oh,
your
okay,
character
cool.
you agree that your characters don't know what's happening.
I
it's
didn't.
fine.
I didn't
Yeah.
know if you were gonna be that secretive. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No.
Did
I
you
think
see,
that level is overrated.
So, Black Cat sort of adjusts her posture in her seat. A man of secrets. What is
Only
it that
from-
you desire?
So before I ask this, does the Rose Foundation have a presence in Japan?
To my knowledge, no. But, well, I guess what do you mean by presence? If there's branches there, obviously there's been some amount of business dealings, but I've been here for a while, but I haven't been here forever. It's not like I can just reiterate what could be decades worth of accounting and or financial transactions, but
No, I didn't know if there was like if that was like a sector you guys did, or you guys had any insight on what's going on over there in the overthrow, the revolt.
then using then is what you're asking about.
Well, just if you have a presence there while this is happening.
I can assure you that the Rose Foundation has had absolutely nothing to do with any of the recent upbringings, or I guess uprisings in the Japanese islands.
Can I roll an insight to see if I know if she's lying on that?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a 2. Fuck.
Yeah, but she sort of like rolls her eyes a little bit. Again, we're both open books to each other, Arata. I understand all your concerns about Zenjiro and your parents, and you understand that my main goal is to help restructure the Rose Foundation. You really are a pretty bad habit of not trusting others, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of a personal flaw. But yeah, you know quite a bit about me that I'm not sure how you know, but I'm assuming it's from a nice standpoint, not as a malicious standpoint. So Brewmaster,
Yes, Japanese boy. Full-blooded Japanese boy, I should clarify.
what's the cost for me to accomplish my mission in Japan?
Are you requesting the power to do so immediately?
No, over the span of my life, to guarantee that I could complete my mission before I die.
Cost years of training, sacrifices of those you find dear to your heart, sacrifices of your own personal ambitions and ideals, the forfeiture of anything that is not another step forward on your path to redemption and the redemption of your clan. It will cost many things. It will cost sleepless nights. It will cost betraying those that you love, and more importantly, loving those that have betrayed you. It will cost a great many things. But if you want to do it now, you could. It would just cost your life. He's essentially saying that there's not really a cheat code way for you to instantly be strong enough. Granted, I mean, jiu-jitsu as a power system is all about cheating, so I mean, you might be able to weasel your way up a couple pegs here.
So what is the exact cost if I could guarantee it before I die, just not immediate?
For a guarantee that you will achieve dominance for your clan once again. As it is dominance you require, yes? You don't seem to be satisfied with simple retribution. You wanted paid in
Correct.
full. Black Cat looks at you as she narrows her gaze a little bit.
There will be a close partnership with the Rose Foundation, assuming all goes well.
She doesn't say anything. Guarantee that this will be done. It will cost your inability to see the fruits of your labor. He leaves it at that. You see Black Cat sort of like snicker a little bit. She looks at you.
So I can guarantee this, but I will never see the benefits of what I have accomplished.
This is correct. While it will be guaranteed that your clan will bring honor back again, I cannot guarantee that you will live to see the shades of the trees you are planting today.
Will it be known that I was the reason that we achieved our dominance again?
For that, it will be a different cost, as you have now changed the potion. Black Cat looks at you even more intensely now.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what's that cost?
To know that you'll be known how to do it, that like you'll be the one.
That I'll be the one that accomplishes it.
To do so, I require the life of Zenjiro Ishira.
Immediately?
Who is Zenjiro? You hear Black Hat ask.
I'm ignoring that. Immediately?
You asked, you wanted fame. Your first request was not for redemption, but for retribution. You asked for more than just that. Then you asked for your own fame. Did you truly believe that your friends, what few you have left, would be perfectly aligned with your desires? Do you not know your own comrades and his feelings towards violence? Did you expect him to blindly follow suit as you set this world ablaze in pursuit of your own ideals? Black Cat is like hyper interested now. Her ears are like super perked up.
So if I kill my best friend, I will guarantee my clan's return to dominance before I die, and that I am the one that caused it.
This is correct. These are conditional. So long as he lives, your clan may be restored to power, but you will not be known as its forerunner. You will be forgotten to history and time, brought back to the same ashes from which your clan was attempting to rise from.
Itachi.
Make the potion.
Wow, hold on.
Mangekyo Sharingan head ass.
Make the potion.
Crit this? No,
Went
she
all
almost
from
hit
my
this
city.
18.
This is
As
I am
he
straight
begins-
up a cheat build.
As he begins turning, she goes, I need you to tell me who Zenjiro is before I cancel this domain out.
He's my best friend. My only friend.
and you're willing to drop him off the blink of an eye for what you see as your own revenge story? She's not necessarily accusing you. She seems like legitimately
Yeah.
curious. Like she's like interested in this.
I'm willing to have the option.
She leans back as the staff into the gourd, and you feel not just a lurch, you feel your whole body just shuddering in violence and convulsion. As you are just like, there's not even a way to describe the pain, Arata. It's just everywhere. With each stir of the pot, you can feel almost like your own life force being ripped out from it. And then it all stops, like nothing happened at all. And in front of you sits a calm teapot, blood red, just like a rose. You sure have made a very interesting brew.
And I've already paid the price. I just down it.
And as you consume it,
Holy.
Oh, this is not where I thought this was gonna go.
holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. You're smoking cock balls, bro. What the fuck was that? Oh,
Thank God I did all that in secret.
wrong.
Oh,
Here you go.
oh. I have to write all that down.
I gotta write that shit down. You're bad shit, bro. Fuck. I need a music change. Who's in charge of that? I don't know. We'll keep it as it is. Essentially, as Arata drinks his potion, it looks like literally a couple of seconds has passed since you guys came out, and both himself and Black Hat pop out around you as the Black Spirit domain collapses in on itself, and you're all standing there.
Well, we should probably head to the area in which you feel like the barrier is.
Understood? If you need anything, feel free to contact me. Here. Then you see her basically hand you guys off like little tiny earpieces.
All right, let's head out.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck. Do well.
Can I roll perception to like look like with advantage? I'm guessing we're gonna be looking around the town right now. Like, I want to see what kind of state it's
No,
in.
she. I mean, okay. So out of care, she would give you like the general direction of like where the desert.
I'm talking about the state of Vegas. Like, I want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
it looks like shit or not. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like there's been some fight. It's not like a completely like World War II like bombed out city now,
Okay.
but like you can tell like there's a couple flipped over cars. It looks like the evacuation is mostly complete in the sense that there might just be like a scattered cursed spirit here or there, but not like the mass panic that you guys were seeing earlier on.
Hey, Arata, out of character, can you do me a favor in character?
Yeah.
Can you ask her if she was the one who blew up the roof? Or who did that?
Yeah. Sorry, I was working on it. Hey, before you go, we were on the roof when it exploded. Was that you guys?
The drone, right? There was a drone.
The C4 all over the building and the drones. Yeah.
No, that was not. I did see the explosion. I assumed it was someone's curse technique. Was it not one of your allies?
No, there was C4 planted all over the building. And a drone watching us.
That's a little concerning. That might have been Ignacio then. He's one of the cartel leaders I was sent out here to
the other
escort off the premises.
Why would he blow up his own crystal?
That's a great question. You'd have to ask him yourself. But if you are to run into him, he specializes in a very peculiar sort of curse technique. Think of it a bit more like Golem generation. You know, it's going to be a lot of little constructs running around. I'd be prepared for some long range fights and some rather interesting interactions.
Thanks for the information. Well, best of luck to your mission.
And to you as well. You see her like sort of kick her staff with her heel twice before it beams to life. She gives you guys like a polite smile before she flies off.
All right, let's head to the general direction in which we're supposed to.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right.
Surprise!
First move.
I scared
No
you
one-
guys. I was hiding behind the truck.
Hopefully we run into Trajan along the way, and hopefully he handled business with that cartel member.
Yep. I don't have a transition piece as you guys are. Actually, maybe I do.
I was gonna say, you guys are cool with me just coming out after
Yeah.
this, having no idea what just happened in there, right?
Wesley don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, we all agreed already. They'll be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but no one's at it. I mean, obviously, like,
Well, we
Yeah.
agreed to trust him, so
yeah,
Okay.
you gotta
cool.
respect that.
Cool.
that's extremely fair.
Weston has his bullet, is what he said. So.
I just wanted to
Nice.
clarify what's going
Yeah,
on.
we can find out anytime we want, as long as he fails a saving throw.
Yeah, I mean, do we run into anything on the way or anything, or are we just heading that way?
No, I mean, as you guys are moving around, essentially, like you're walking or up. We could say really as like Naruto running, but I mean, you can see like the city looks mostly deserted at this point. I'm offering some perception checks if you guys hear anything out of the ordinary.
I like perception checks. Perception checks are awesome. Next up from me.
Okay, 10. A whopping 10. Of note, I mean, you guys,
And I never roll good
you
perception.
guys
I'm
have
literally
like,
fucking.
you guys have not heard anything back from your other like JJU folk at all.
Literally fucking.
We got to
cool,
speed
bro.
this up.
Okay. Yeah, again, like the only one you really had contact with was Trajan before you left, and then Chance, who is, as you guys know, probably not in a state where she can communicate with you guys.
And I don't believe Western Oracle has told us that they ran into Tommy.
True.
They,
Yeah, we have not.
I could reasonably assume you guys talk about it on your way over there, right?
Yeah, we'd fill him in.
Okay.
Or you guys want to try to give Tommy a call?
Oh hell! I hate when
Nah.
he does this shit.
Not a bad idea. Give him a call.
I have dark vision. What do I see?
No, the dark vision is gonna act where you can see it in daylight. I'll send you perception checks.
I'm gonna give Tommy a call because I think we all got his number from Trajan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a phone call.
All right, ring, 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 ring.
Just pick up. Better.
Sure, you can call him. He's not there.
Yeah.
This JJK universe has to have transponder sounds. That'd be hilarious.
He didn't seem to pick up.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks, Captain Obvious.
He goes to me. Maybe somebody else should call him.
Yeah, I mean anyone, because it was Weston that called him, right?
Yeah. No, it was.
No, it's
fucking-
Kane.
It was Kane.
Oh, Kane called him. Fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would.
What would it have been a different response?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Wasn't called him and didn't answer.
That's actually crazy. No way. He just.
Dude, on this graphic for the AFC playoff picture, they have Baltimore
I'm
Ravens.
so glad he
at
figured that out.
At 3 and 5.
That's funny. Well, dude, the AFC is ass this year, dude. They
I'm
they
sorry.
are in the hunt at 3 and 5.
Did the answer just change since he saw that
Yes.
I was the one who called him?
Yes,
Yes,
it does.
He would have answered if you called, but he wouldn't have answered if Wesson called.
If Weston called, he thought Weston called, bruh.
What's up with that?
Nope.
Yeah, I know, literally, bruh.
Weston's got somebody to shoot.
This dude is just shifting between movies and anime. We're in Dune right now.
Dude.
Yo, side note, I can't believe he allowed me to make that deal. I
That's
can't
insane.
believe it.
I
I
kind of
can
had
now-
to take care of something. I literally know, like, you killed your best friend, yes.
No, I did not.
Well,
I
he has to
didn't
do it
kill him.
himself.
Yeah.
It's an option where, in the sense that
Yeah.
you could,
If I kill my best friend, I can guarantee I complete
you
my
can
mission in
guarantee.
Japan while I'm alive.
Yeah. Which
Okay, so I called Tommy, so he answered because I called him.
yeah.
Okay.
Bing. As you pick up the phone, you can immediately hear the sounds of like sword clashes and like sharp steel stinks.
Tommy,
Shinks.
are you in a fight?
Am I in a fight? I'm in a fucking like tornado, dude. This fucking blonde kid's fast as shit.
Blonde
What are you guys
kid?
up to? Ting ting.
Kane, did you just say blonde kid?
Yeah,
You could-
he said he's fighting a blonde kid.
That's Arashi.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
fighting
know.
Why are you fighting Rarashi? We're helping the Rose Foundation right now. What are you doing?
Huh? You're first off, who the fuck is Arashi? Second off, why the hell are you guys helping the Rose Foundation? Tink, tink.
Because they're helping
shit.
us.
I would.
Again, didn't really get an explanation in that, but
We're getting
yeah,
Charm and
dude.
Chance back. They took them. They have leverage.
Someone took Charm and Chance?
Yeah. Black Hat, Harley Quinn.
I think that fuck. I should have read the mission report, dude. Fuck. I guess that's the Rose Lady, right?
You had a mission report? You weren't even supposed to be here.
Listen. For your information, chink, 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 I actually can read. And he leaves it at that.
All right, but
Well,
how did
regardless, this
fight
blonde.
happen?
Listen. This blonde guy came in. Apparently, his boss said that he wasn't allowed to go out into the desert, and he's pissed because there's not any strong people in the city. And now I have to fucking fight this dude. And
He's supposed to be protecting Chance and Charm.
Is he? Well, he's
Yes.
out here with me in the middle of the chink. Hold on. You hear like the sounds of like a hurricane essentially in the background. Yeah, well, whatever the hell he's supposed to be doing, he's out here by himself and he's too fast for me to shake. I've been trying to link back up with Trajan and Raphael, but not a lot of luck if you haven't noticed.
Can you hand him the phone?
That's fucking. You want me to hand the guy trying to chop my head off the phone? You know, I'm
Tell him-
starting to believe that you might not be the cerebral one in your class, dog.
Tell him it's Arata.
Okay. I guess. Hey! Tink, tink. Do you know an errata? Actually, I guess he does have pretty decent intelligence.
Oh, fuck.
Agent Storm.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of just laughed and said he's not interested at them. Fuck. Which you're like lightning strikes, essentially.
Well, Tommy, if you can explain to him what I just told you about, maybe that'll help.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that stupid ass idea. You're telling me to ask the guy who's actively attacking me to sit down and calm. Again, I'm not trying to fuck with him, man. He's just fast.
So, do you know where Trajan is? You said you were on your way to him.
I said I haven't been able to link up with him.
Then why were you headed into the desert?
Because I'm trying to get away from the fucker. What do you think?
We're in the desert too.
I'm sick. Okay, look out for some random like tornadoes or some shit. I don't know, man. Hey, listen, I'll call you back.
I'm gonna roll to look for a tornado.
Okay, luckily for you guys, you're in the middle of the fucking desert, so it's not that hard. You would notice what looks like storm clouds that are a couple miles off from your direction.
We should probably go meet up with Tommy. I mean, we're headed in basically the same direction, right?
Are
Do
we?
you have a poem? Aren't we? Are
Well,
we?
Tommy on our side in this mission might help a lot too.
Yeah, he just
I mean,
said
he
that
is a
we see
fourth
storm
year.
clouds miles away. Is that like miles away in the direction we're going, or is that just like way over there?
DM intervention. You would be going out of your way if you were to go link up with Tommy right now.
What if I send Naira over there to see what's over there?
Her range is limited to a
We
mile.
know
Oh, it's a
what's over
mile.
there.
It's a mile. That's right. You're right. You're right. My bad.
So
But listen,
like she could get a better view.
We have to weigh the options
Nah,
here.
nah.
Is it worth it to get Tommy on our side for this, or is it worth it for us to just go?
I am afraid if we delay, the Rose Foundation could be mad at our delay.
Well, the delay is also caused by one of their members.
Which I don't think they would take kindly to us fighting that member. Whether or not
So
it's our
we're
fault.
fighting.
And additionally, I
He
would
literally is currently
intervene.
fighting. I heard
Said
he
he
was
was
on the
attacked.
phone.
Additionally, Kane, wait, did you have to wait? I forget. Fucking the tea that you drank. Did you that was you had to pay the price to not find any Rose members, right? Until we got a chance to turn back.
Yeah, but I have no reason to fight Arashi.
You
Yeah,
might have reasons to.
Yeah,
I
right.
think
You
I
know
agree.
what,
Oh,
Arashi?
it's Agent Storm. Okay. Okay.
But Arashi is
But he likes to fight, dog. You might
Exactly.
not have a choice in this.
All right, then let's just head to the direction we should.
Okay.
All right.
so. To clarify, you guys are going back towards like the original
No,
like-
we're going in the the original plan. Go to where we were.
to
The
go.
barrier. Yeah.
Yes,
Set to
yes.
go. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
I trust.
yeah,
Tommy.
you guys are there essentially. So like you are currently at the place where you're supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I know most of it is not revealed to you, but
Yeah.
it's there. Okay. I will offer just one initial perception check to widen out your initial view. After that, you'll have to move, and then
Well, my perception should be good, but it never rolls good, so I'm not going to roll it.
I'm +4.
I'm
Go
plus
ahead.
4 as well. Roll it,
Go
Gavin.
ahead. Go ahead.
Roll
All right,
it.
here we
Arata.
go.
Oh my god.
you guys are fucking retarded. Holy shit. Yeah. All right. Here you go. This is what is revealed to you now. Bang. Look at
We head forward.
that.
All right.
You guys are go-
You take the lead.
Heck,
Fuck.
What if I just guys? What if I just wait? What if I just summon Naira to scout the whole area?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Now
You
that
do that all the time.
Yeah, why don't we do that? I wasn't gonna say. I wanted to see how long it takes you guys to think about the Shikigami who's specific person.
Us? How about the person whose ability it is?
Certain class.
It took me one roll to remember. Okay, stop giving me such a hard time.
Boom.
I hate this game.
Her usual.
What'd you say, Gavin?
Gold and then a ring of feathers.
You start doing it. Arata's looks over at Kane. I hate this damn bird.
Tiger. Ohayo gozaimasu, trainer.
Arigato, Naira.
Trainer-san.
Hello, Naira. How are you?
I'm doing well. There's been a bit of a storm situation inside the barn, but outside of that, things are well. I like the liveliness around here now.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll probably just end up using them as fodder anyway. So anyway, that's besides the point. I would rather
taking it back.
you're much more. You and Steer are much more important to me than them. Okay, so Naira, basically, what I would like to do, Naira, I would like you to go scout in a half-mile radius or in a mile radius around us, please.
Understood. I'll go perform a scouting duty and return as soon as I can. Anything else?
Make sure you stay hidden.
Wakarimashita. He just gone.
That's fine.
Wait, man, Browse, once you get linked vision, you're gonna have such a better time. But that is not now.
I know. No, that won't be for a bit.
Hey.
All right.
Yep. So I would say it's gonna take her about like a minute. So
that's fine.
Right. Defensive positions? Question mark.
yeah, I mean, if you guys want to set up like a marching order, not a bad idea.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It should probably be me, Cole, Arata, than Wesson.
Well, I think I should stand in the middle.
Too.
I think we.
Colt.
Yeah.
We do Colton.
But I'm also I'm thinking link techniques too. Keep Colt near me. Yeah.
So I'm saying you two stay up front, and then me and Weston, me and Weston will be back.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys move your characters?
No, I'll add mine on so I can.
Okay.
I can move.
Yeah,
mine.
I can move mine.
All right, get the fuck out of here, Cole. Get up there, little man.
It's too skinny.
Why am I doing that?
Thank you.
Oh, I can't move that one. Oops.
All right. That's you guys' marching order. No, actually, I need to have a roll for it. I'm sorry. Let's do.
I have her sheet up. I can do it if I need to.
Naira.
Yeah.
Is it
Actually, you do it. You do it yourself, Browse. Let's see if you get better fucking rolls than 10 and 5. I need perception, stealth in that order.
You need perception and stealth?
Perception, then stealth.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
The UAV. That doesn't
Yep.
work very well. There's a
Yeah.
counter UAV up.
She returns back to you before landing with a soft thud. Not like an aggressive thud. So, nice
Yeah.
ding.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Well, I was able to identify a large glowing crystal. It looks like there might be some people there, but I wasn't able to understand who it was.
Greens, Bob.
Well, we gotta head to the
Is there-
crystal, so
Is there anything else, Naira?
go.
There's a lot of sand. Oh, and I saw a cactus. It was one of the
Okay.
prickly ones that you see on the postcards.
Well, thank you very much. One question else. Do you know if you were spotted or not by anyone?
To my knowledge, I wasn't seen.
Well, thank you very much. Guys, is there anything else that you would think you would want to have Naira look for or do anything out while she's out?
The direction of the
Naira
crystal,
attack
please.
things?
Yeah, what was the direction in the crystal from here?
Oh, it's going to be directly northeast of you.
Did you see any
should head
advantageous
Hey,
positions?
can Naira attack?
Naira herself does not have any attacks.
Okay. Next question.
She
If she dies, does she die or does she go back to the horse barn and recover?
no comment.
Props out of
Clearly-
character. Your other Umas are not ready. Like, as in even.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, this is not me being lazy. It kind of is.
I wasn't.
You.
I wasn't.
gotta
I wasn't
make
gonna.
it
I wasn't
more
gonna
small.
use them yet, anyways. Don't worry.
Hear me out. We just give Naira one of my guns that I have on me, and she kind of jihadist crashes into this crystal, and that lifts the veil. How do we think about this idea?
Naira kamikaze.
Weston's gonna walk up
Yes.
to Arata and just give him a soft smack in the back of the head.
We don't
You
like
crazy.
Crazy.
That is animal cruelty, and we're not going there.
Well, Miss.
Well, he said no comment. If she'll die, then we shouldn't do that. But if she's not gonna die, then why risk our lives?
Well, not to interrupt, but my apologies, Mr. Barrett, but this was actually a relatively common technique that we used from one of our previous users. He was relatively
Thank
unskilled
you.
in combat, but a rather talented bomb creator. So it took a lot of cursed energy, but he was ultimately effective in combat.
Thank
She
you,
essentially
Jimmy.
confirms that this is a valid course of action.
What was his
Granted, you will
name?
not be able to resummon her again until your next long rest.
What was his name?
Yeah.
Who cares?
There's no like.
Kamikaze Naira.
Yeah, but I
That's
wanna.
cool.
That is not cool.
Holy shit! I can't believe you guys
That
thought of
is
this.
not you guys. There was one person that thought of this.
Yeah, actually, on further review, I am no longer surprised that the only person capable of finding this as a valid line of thinking did it. So,
Well, the same guy who recommended chopping Charm in half to get out of our chains is now like, hey, let's use this other expendable NPC and make her a
what I
bomb.
tell you, dude, listen,
You can always
listen,
just
any means necessary. Any means necessary, man.
I'm
But it
against
sounds
this,
like
but
you're
at the end of the day, it's up to Colt.
Naira.
It sounds
Are
like she
there
was
any
right. This is a valid technique.
advantageous positions for us to approach this crystal by?
Yeah, we stay here and we fly a
Well,
bird
it looks
into
like
it.
it looks like the crystal is in a bit of a not a crevice, but almost like a basin to the northeast. There's a bit of a hill here to or directly to our left, as well as one to the right. We can scale the hill on the left to look in, but it won't be close enough for us to do effective damage. And the hill on the right will be difficult to climb up, but it would give us the best ambush position. She seems like really well versed in this.
And what are the odds of you successfully nose diving this crystal?
Well,
without
as
being
long as
attacked by the other NPCs there.
I mean, as long as the payload's sufficient, even if I am damaged, as long as the bomb itself hits the crystal, I don't really see anything. If I had to guesstimate, I'd say 87% chance of success.
We don't have a bomb.
Yeah, where are we gonna
So
get a
we don't have a
bomb?
bomb.
But that
There's
is
no
a
bomb
bomb.
factory around here.
The crystal
Ooh.
itself is a bomb.
I suppose that if there isn't an additional payload and we're just using the raw weight of my body, the odds go down to a little closer to 20%, as I am relatively light. As of my last
Very
check, I weigh 87 pounds.
Can you carry a weapon?
I can.
I've got weapons to give.
Oh, as for using a weapon, that's a little different, as Naira does not have any weapon proficiencies, so whatever you
Shelter
do
would always be
fire-
disadvantage.
Okay, but what if I say tape a katana to her head?
Let her.
Wow.
Let her speak.
Hit it.
Hey, so where are you going to get tape from?
Brother.
You can get strings from somewhere.
I can get strings from
Hey, DM. Hey, DM, shut the fuck up.
Ban
Look,
Mars.
Colt, obviously you are the one in charge of making the final call here.
Yeah,
But I'm
like I said,
But
this is all up to Colt.
we could do this.
And you know what? You know what, Naira? I think we send this.
It gives
I
you like
miss this
the
so
derpiest smile. Like, okay, understood.
Wait, what kind of smile did you just say?
Just the derpiest, like, no thought behind the eyes. It's like, yep, got it. I'm on board.
So,
In which
so
case,
what? So, Arata, what do you have that is heavy enough that we can give it to Naira? She can have enough impact force on this crystal.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put a little bit more legwork because you got to think about the right thing to strap to her head.
Could we just?
Oh my God!
yeah,
What is Hold on. What is Naira? This is that's me a DM question. What is Naira's weight carrying capability?
I don't have it.
You have the hammer.
What's her
but
strength?
I would her strength is a -1. So like if it is a strength based weapon, she'll have to roll her acrobatics/athletics with
Is
disadvantage.
she strong enough to carry a big rock to drop it from a high distance?
She how would she like carry? Like you'd have to like. So this will probably end up being a tinkerer's tool of some sort because she's not able to like just sink her talons like into just a bare boulder. You'd have to like.
I'm really only asking this question for one reason. Check your snap.
Okay.
I mean, I have this glaive, which is the moonlit crescent. It's like essentially a big spear. We can just tape it, like we can use Colt's or Kane's strings to like tie it to her back, so the tip of the spear is just above her head, and then if she just goes high enough, and
Well, Tave, what would I need to roll for my sewing kit? Did we ever do that?
Do you have you don't have tinkerers then? You have sewers, right?
Would the tying also help with carrying or no? It's just
Yeah,
at
like
that point, it's not like a first
so like so essentially, so look, like how we'll do this if this is the route that we're going is your tinkerer's tool is the first check because if you guys make like a crazy like super efficient contraption that does make it easy, it might even be that she can carry a big ass hammer or anything else that weighs a lot without disadvantage.
glaive.
You guys did a good job, yeah. Now, if you guys roll like shit, then it'll be back to the normal subject.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't have anything for sewing tools.
But
that's what it would be.
let me ask.
We could do performance. Or actually, maybe instead of performance, how about survival? I think survival's fair.
Okay.
I would like that.
Which is a wisdom roll.
Would I have advantage in this because I'm like the guy who makes things?
Yeah, like I guess
Yeah,
I don't know
rolled an
what
18.
whatever route you guys
Yeah,
pick. Like
that's
if you do like a guy that makes things, yes. Like
Okay, so
Mine is to tie it to her anyway. Is my thing.
yeah. So I will burn one CE, and I will create the giant moonlit glaive, and then I will hold it to her back as Kane rolls an 18 to tie it to her with his strings, with the point just above her head.
Okay.
This is so
Wow.
stupid.
The whole time Kane's doing it, he's like, I hate this. I hate this.
Okay, so just to clarify, as you create the moonlit crescent, and you just have it set up as she's just like sitting there like she's getting like her wedding dress altered as you guys are just tying this fucking katana to her head.
Kane is like almost
While-
in tears.
The glaive.
Like, I hate
While
this,
she's-
I hate
while-
this, I hate
while-
this.
While she's being wrapped up, I want to ask Steer or Naira. Hey Naira, do you ever work like in tandem with like Stira or anyone else in there at all? Or is it just like you guys work independently? Or if you're both summoned or can I even summon them together?
These are both really interesting questions. Most users are able to have both of us out, although you're still relatively new.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would take some sort of arcana check to see if you are able to do it, but we've worked in tandem multiple times before. In fact, the biggest advantage of us three is that we're the only three that are able to be summoned simultaneously, while for the fourth or whatever extra ones, you can only have one of your wheel out at a time.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sounds good. And like she's just smiling at you while this katana is like barely balancing on her head while Kane's finishing the touches.
So this Naira, I know you talked about the new roommates that were a little bit of a change in the decor and the horse barn, but I wanted to ask: have you in recent times have you noticed any change in Stira or anything like that?
You're doing this while we're typing.
Yeah.
Taping.
What else are we gonna do? These fuckers are just wrapping the katana on my fucking shitty content.
Dude, you're gonna fuck that word.
He's literally just like sitting like just putting just pulling on my head. Fully like, yeah.
What else am I supposed to do right now? I had my desire. I drank the shit. Can I try to talk to my fucking Tsundere's fucking Stera? Damn it.
What trainer?
You think Steera's gonna like that you're killing, you're kamikaze Naira?
Yeah, because it's a valid technique that was used by a previous user. She's gonna be cool as fuck with it.
That's a good point. That's a very
Well,
good point.
As for Sarah herself, I know most recently her biggest frustration is one of the new guests eating her food, which was
Oh,
a bit of
fuck.
a doozy. But overall, I think she's been a bit more expressive. She says that she's still not entirely sold on you, and you don't have what she calls a samurai's pride. I think that might be a bit of a misgiving since she's not smart enough to actually understand samurai chivalry from the Edo period. But more akin, I guess she's saying that she thinks you're a pussy.
Arata's holding this spear. We're not shooting for chivalry here, bud. This isn't gonna pass the Bushido code.
Well, no, to be honest, she said samurai chivalry, but for granted, she's just really big into combat, and not that you don't get into enough action yourself, but unless I guess she's a bit of a brute, so the best way to talk to her is tough love and a bit more forcefulness. As she's sitting there, the katana's now been securely fastened to her head. As she's
That's
now
kind of what I
I'm
figured.
like,
Thank you for the information.
Oh, glaive.
Glaive
Sorry.
katana. It's a glaive.
Oh my god.
It has
I'm
a
thinking
big
of
ass
Katana Man because in my mind I'm thinking of Katana Man, so I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Me, who has 4
Can't believe we're
katanas.
doing this.
yeah. So,
I just
Um,
like the world of possibilities.
Weston, I do need a perception check out of you.
Oh fuck!
I give
You're
her a
the
little
only
tap
one
on the
that's
ass
not-
as we finish up building it. All right, go get him, Tiger.
Okay.
DC 10, thank God.
It is DC 10. So which means that I mean, he
Just
doesn't
so
pass.
not
But
perceptive.
I know.
it's
pain.
Put me in nature.
I get it. So Naira has now been successfully, I guess, fitted for combat.
This is so wrong.
What do you mean we're saving our own lives?
And we're also saving the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in Vegas by getting this barrier down.
At the cost
Could
of
have
nobody's
done
life.
it ourselves.
The only reason
cost
But
of
why?
nobody's
Madison
life.
is okay
We can
with this
save
is
cursed
because
energy.
she's
We can save cursed energy. We can save lives
Yeah.
and do it all quickly.
Yep. So then, just to remind you, trainer, I won't be able to come back until you've had sufficient cursed energy to reborn me.
I
Just
understand.
send her
Thank
off
you.
already.
Okay.
Arata
She just
takes
gives you like the
position.
most like adorable like arms behind the back like cheese, and then gives you a salute. Well, I'm off.
Gotta get the
Yep. Yeah, one of those. One of
little
those.
bow with the bow, just
A little curtsy.
little fucking, it's just sticking off the top of her head, just almost fucking pokes my eye out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the glaive. It's right.
Yeah, it almost just pokes my eye out as she bows to me.
Yep. I'm off. And you guys would see her just slowly fly off into the night. Oh, it is nighttime. It's just you guys have dark vision, and I didn't want to re-roll it on GPT to get it. So she
Arata
flies off.
Kamikaze. Divine wind.
All right.
I can't wait for this to just be completely wasted.
Well,
Wait to hear,
And
wait
for
to
it
hear
to not
boom.
work.
Come on, boom. Come on,
Listen.
boom.
Hey, listen. While we wait on that, let's get to a vantage point where we can see the crystal. She said there was people by it.
It
Okay.
was what?
Well-
Hill to the left, hill to the right?
Yeah. Like we would know the direction, right? Like that she was saying the hills.
She does-
yeah, it's like directly to the right.
Yeah. So can we head to those?
Oh my god.
She hit it.
She
Oh
crit.
my god.
She crit.
As
She
as you guys
I used my birthday crit on this. I didn't even have to.
so are you guys like scaling like over here? How do I
Yeah, to get
Oh
to
my
get a sight on it, because she said there was people there too.
Yeah, so,
so
we're
like
the hill to the right,
over
I think.
okay.
This side.
It is a pretty steep like I'll need some like basic like DC 10 athletics or acrobatics. Like you guys are sorcerers, but like
Oh my god.
wow.
Oh,
Huh, I guess
Wait,
this
did you say athletics
Tails a little-
or acrobatic?
or athletics or acrobatic. Interchangeable. It's a DC 10. Alright, now Kane and Arata, reroll it again with advantage while your buddies are helping you up. It's fucking terrible.
I can lasso you. I can lasso you from down low.
Holy shit.
I got up.
Okay, well, Kane. Okay, while the three of you are leaning down trying to throw your lassos and belts and Phantom Forge stuff, you hear a
You cut out.
We know
yeah.
what it meant. We
You
get
hear
this-
a
Is it
boom. It's a big boom.
Somebody
and
say boom.
Colt, you feel Naira be desummoned. You can hear some frantic shouting and a blue smoke cloud appearing just to your northeast.
No fucking way. I hate you, Rada.
Does the veil
It's-
lift?
Yeah, can somebody like roll perception, right?
Yeah.
To see if the veil.
I mean, you guys.
Arata, you're on the higher surface. I seem to can't make it up. What are you seeing?
You would see the veil above the city slowly begin dissipating as you have successfully destroyed the source.
right. Let's go to
Weston,
Tommy.
you have 13 missed calls from Esther, as the rest of you guys would also have some sparing missed calls from
Yeah.
Headmaster Ava and Master Ruby herself.
Oh shit.
All right, Weston's gonna send
Uh,
a text.
Someone needs to make these phone calls, I guess.
Rada, you get Ruby. I'll call
All right,
Ava.
I'll call Esther.
Okay. All right.
I'll call Headmaster. Oh, wait, you already called Headmaster Ava.
And before then, one of you guys needs to give me a perception check with advantage.
Somebody call it.
Do we want me to do this again?
Just go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got it.
Crit.
I crit.
Crit.
I crit.
Okay. Wow, holy shit. Nice. Well, you guys would notice. What the fuck is it?
The best detail
What looks
you can
like
give about this.
what
next
looks like
situation.
2 grunts running from a position to your left over to the sound of the
More
explosion.
Mexicans.
They're running to the explosion.
They're running to. They have not noticed you.
Guys, I think we should just go to Tommy.
Can I shoot one?
I mean, I
Okay.
can run and call, like, but I want to know who's like. What if Trajan's over here?
That's
You
not the
guys would
problem. We blew it up.
Also, with
Mission accomplished.
with the roll of like a 20 with the crit, you also get the feeling that you're being watched, and you can hear the sound of like thrusters slowly approaching you.
Thrusters.
Hey,
Guys, I think
guys.
I think we need to prep for something.
Yeah, I hear something coming our way. I feel like
Okay,
we're being
can I
watched
get,
right
can I
now.
get this section on the hill that we're on unveiled?
Yeah,
3 of us
absolutely.
are on this hill.
Sorry, I thought I already did.
I am
Apologize.
not.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
he's at the
going.
bottom of the hill.
Yeah, everybody else is up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are up and ready to go.
Can I get another chance?
I'm gonna take a scouting position.
I've lassoed this man up to here.
Cole,
man.
throw your lasso down.
I've already been doing it.
Jesus, you guys.
All right. Do I make
There we
it
go.
up?
Yes, you make
Yes.
it up. You make it up.
Oh,
God damn.
thanks, Colt.
Nope, no problem, Kane.
I've steady aimed. I'm laying down on the hillside with my Tech 9 sideways, just like looking around.
Yeah.
I'm taking a ready stance.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm
Cole.
gonna be in the same mode
Yeah.
The true sharpshooter.
just because.
So yeah, the 2 guys that are better at range are like, hey, we'll take up a
No,
defensive
yeah, say
position.
I'm gonna just kind of come back here in
Um,
We're
between.
playing Battlefield. We're on the mountains and the outsides of the map.
Literally,
Shot him.
Yeah, fine. Holy shit.
David's like, "Fuck, the 1d20s were all supposed to be above 10."
And we're all supposed to be above 10. You're fucking horrible. But that's good news for you guys. It's good news for you guys. Are you before I go any further, are you opting to try to fire at them as they're running across?
I am not.
They hitting.
No, they're outside of range,
West.
so it'd be with disadvantage. So no.
What's
Okay.
your range? One of them's 80 feet away.
75. I have 90 on one of them. I can
Yeah.
actually make them shoot each other.
Oh, with your
Oh,
rage?
Yeah. It could work. I'm throwing it out there. I'm not trying to bait you in anything.
I don't think it's worth it.
No.
I think we just stay hidden right now, Wesson.
Yeah. Or is anyone opting to try to call them back? I would say, like, as you guys like have looked at your phones, you've seen like some pretty loose chatter, like both in your group chats about what's been going on in Vegas, and essentially them checking in to see what happened. They saw like a big reading on the scale and got reports that a veil has been put over the city.
Weston's
We're
just
checking in
gonna
on you guys.
I'm alive.
Well, I
I'm
mean-
going to send Headmaster Ava a text that just says "send help."
Okay.
Did you say Ruby called us?
9/11.
Yeah.
It's
You guys each have gotten like a missed call from Headmaster Ruby.
Tave, in my text to Ava, the send help will also put PS be wary of the teleporter.
Okay. Good call.
Yeah.
I think they fixed that though, didn't she?
Yeah.
Chance said she fixed it.
True.
Charm said she fixed it.
Oh, Charm. Yeah,
Charm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair point.
As this occurs, you guys see flying over your head as they did not notice you, what looks like a giant mecha. That's just
those the golems that she was talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Before it like comes to a slow stop around the explosion where Naira was.
Hey, Kane, are you happy we did it my way?
Just makes me even more worried about Trajan now. And where's Raphael?
Oh,
Jeez, fuck, dude.
oh, oh no.
What
I
happens
still
when it
need
fails?
I still need one more perception check because you guys have not specifically asked about. Well, no, that's not fair. With a roll of 20, you guys have noticed that the storm clouds have been approaching you guys. Slowly but surely. They now look to be
Storm
only a
clouds.
mile or so out.
Hey, well, it looks like they're on their way here. So I don't think we need to go to them.
I think we just hold the line. Can we see where the explosion happened from here?
Arana, you can give me the perception check to reveal the whole page. Eddie doesn't fucking falter.
My king.
Page.
Oh,
As the mecha has landed along with two fucking dead cartel grunts. It looks like shrapnel is just completely ripped into their insides as the last of the grunts make their way over. You can hear some very faint, like, shouting in Spanish as they're trying to, like, acquiesce what the hell was going on.
I didn't know we were this close to the boat to the boom.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah.
Neither did I.
Well, how quick are these storm clouds approaching?
Very quick. As in, do you feel like you might have just a minute or so before they're right on top of you?
Hey, I think the time to act is now. Because if
It's defensive.
anything, then we got a third party coming in that might even help us a little bit.
I think we just defensive posture. No.
I think we just take out as many as we can right now. Think about it. We're about to have Tommy over here.
Yeah, and Arashi.
You guys used to be classmates with him. You can't talk to him or something?
He's not a cool guy, man. I don't know if he's receptive to it.
He's a douche.
Not a cool guy. I only ever heard awesome things about how handsome and stunning and well made he was.
I'm not sure who you've been talking to, Kane, but you may want to stop talking.
His creator.
His creator.
Wesson, how far does that pretty little gun of yours shoot?
I can hit. I can't hit the big robot thingy.
Oh, dang it. If you could have rage bulleted
No,
the robot.
it's got to
that
be
would've been
about
nice.
15 feet closer by my estimation for me to use my ult.
You can now start hearing the sounds of lightning approaching. I will offer one more perception check to anybody with advantage. They're approaching from your west, I should say. I should clarify.
Listen, I say we just shoot.
These two closest to us. I'm down.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. A perception check of 13 with advantage. That's not good enough, fortunately. You can still tell that the lightning is coming closer. You feel like whatever it is about to be on top of you.
Colt and Arata said they're shooting.
Colt
Oh,
not
so you guys
saying
have you guys
Or sorry, Wesson and Arata said they're shooting.
okay, so you have officially confirmed that you're shooting.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
gonna. Are we
They
shooting
get
Wesson?
Yeah,
advantage.
I'm down to shoot.
I'm gonna
Huh?
say that.
I feel like
Alright,
we
cool.
talked
I'll shoot the
it
close
through.
one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Colt's not part of this, so yep, surprise attack first on the grunts. On the grunts.
Yeah. So we did like a timed up same time. I'm shooting the close one, and Drew shooting the next closest one.
Okay. Are you using your link technique? Or are you just both you guys are both like just shooting? I was like I'll reasonably say you could use your link technique twice. I mean, but what are they gonna do? You could try to collab them. I would not give you any penalties for trying to collab them with the link technique. I mean, they're grunts.
I'll give you guys the angle.
I kind of want to
Yeah,
shoot
I mean-
this on our own.
Yeah,
There's
you
one
can
where I
also
have
do it
advantage.
like Modern Warfare. You can do a Modern Warfare 2 stop. Yeah,
Their armor class is like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty low.
I'm
So I'm saying I think we just shoot normal.
Okay.
And then we
Yeah.
can use link tech for what we need it.
Yeah, shoot with advantage.
Okay.
Both of us.
18.
Hey, 18 hits. This is a close one, right?
This is not the close guy.
Yeah, roll your damage.
16.
Doing a big 16. That's crazy. Okay, 26
He's rolling.
also hits. And you have now started up. So, okay, that's 16 and then 8.
16 on the closest one, 8 on the second closest.
Okay. So this is
Uh,
8,
Then that goes to my turn.
Yeah, now it goes
16, 8 on the far one, 16 on the close one.
On this guy, yeah.
now what yeah, let's go.
We'll still need a perception check just to see if they know where they're being shot from.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm back. God, I'm not.
Oh,
There's you have another round of surprise attacks.
Yo, let's go.
Wow.
Let's
As
check
you
where he
see
is.
them, the bullets fly and they're scrambling, unaware of where they're being shot
First
from.
of all,
As
is this guy dead? 16 kill him? Or is he still healthy?
They have 25 health.
Number 2? They have 25 health, so I think about
Yeah.
15. Yeah, 15.
Okay, I did 19 on my second shot.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, one bullet through the chest as he turns around to look, second bullet through the head. Bang.
The other one's
Second
fucking
one,
weak.
this guy's weak as fuck. And I think now he knows where you're being shot from. So we are now back into the true initiative order. Starting off with Arana.
Why fix it if it ain't broke?
Yep. I'd say it's about like a 20 foot hill if you guys would like wanted to jump down. And yeah, that still hits.
28 damage into him.
Boom. You want to describe to me how you kill this poor bastard?
I finished the first guy, and I see Weston hasn't finished his lunch yet. I just move over and right through the eyes, like between the eyes. Pachink.
On my 1d8, I rolled
Bang.
8 damage. What the fuck? Sneak attack damage is so
Yeah,
broken.
Yeah. All right.
3d6.
Bang.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
stay put.
Solid copy. Okay, we are now up to Weston then, no?
Yeah.
Pretty fair.
All is it was y'all talking about.
I mean, Weston's probably just gonna hang out there. Everybody's too
Holy
far.
shit, our initiative was we're insane.
Yeah.
Does anybody need someone?
I'm at
I'm at 22.
I'm at
I'm at
29
22
out
as
of
well.
42.
I'm at 22 out of 34. Oh. Well, bro.
If you want to heal me, you can. I'll take it. I'm 22 out of 41.
I'm
It's
the
not,
front line.
you don't want to, don't have to. Yeah. Okay.
Lord. I do have one RCT left right now, but I'm safe.
I have one.
All right, then we head down to Colt.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I don't even
Okay.
know what I would fucking do at this point. I move up here. And like what's the plan here, guys? Are we planning on like going and just fighting this thing straight up, or what's going on?
I would say at this point, the mecha has now like noticed your guys' position, but like.
Oh fuck! All right, we're fully fledged combat now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably time to
Okay.
get after it if you can get down there. That thing's got rockets, so I'm assuming it can do some AoE damage.
Okay.
Cool. You and I should head down and
Drawn
we
in
keep our
close,
shooters up
so it's in
top.
range of me. Needed within 7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in which case, I will kind of. Do I need to make like an acrobatics check again to get down the hillside?
It's a DC 6, but yes.
Okay. I'll start heading down.
Nice. There you go.
And then I'm going to try and roll stealth because I have that action.
Okay.
I have that right.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, it's also like it's dark out. Like again, I know.
You have stealth
Yeah,
with
the try and
advantage
stay hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
because you're a small guy.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
me, guys.
You are unseen, Colt. You've successfully hit the basin, and no one knows where you are. Not even
Sick.
keeping.
Oh.
Okay,
That's awkward.
Mr. Kane, you're up.
All right, I'm going to jump down.
Okay,
I'll
DC
roll.
6. Nice. You slide down effortlessly like an MW3 champ.
I will not roll stealth. I'll prep dodge.
Okay,
Grunt's turn.
we're now down to the grunt as he sees his two dead comrades and watches them evaporate as the DM deletes them to prevent any confusion. As he is going to, I think he has to take the dash action first, right? It's a pretty big basin. Yep. He's going to take the dash action just to get to here, and he'll stop himself and ready himself up. Gun at the ready.
Yep.
Okay. Then now, you see the Grand Beast. Or actually, you guys don't even know it's you just see the Golem, dude. Golem is going to just heavy footsteps like a fucking Decepticon as it gets to about right here.
How big is this thing? Like, what height are we talking?
It's like about 20 foot tall. Like, not like
Okay.
overwhelmingly
Yeah.
massive, but a big.
So not
In
the
Western
picture
head
height,
level.
but
Yeah, like it's probably, to make it more accurate, probably close to like there, I'd say.
okay.
Okay. And he will look directly at you, Kane. Actually, just to check. Just to
He
check.
does have rockets.
Yep, he's gonna look directly at you, Kane. And you can almost see what looks like a green glint before it just lowers its left shoulder and fires off a golem missile
I prep dodge.
with disadvantage.
Jesus.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's
Holy
it.
fuck.
It hits, dealing 20 damage. The missile flies off like Battlefield 6, man. You just a little fireball in the night. Whereas the rest of you guys would see an explosion down near where Kane was. Is this-
NHP.
You do have Liza back. I mean, you had Puppet Guard ready. I don't know if you have. Okay. Understood. Let me go back up to Arado.
That's actually not a super high roll. I feel like out of that.
Yeah, I think he's just barely in range of our link tech. You want to go for it, Weston?
Yeah, I mean, he's within 100 feet.
Hit the big guy.
There you go. Link technique, spiraling, phantom rifle.
I want to eat burn.
Drew, it's hard to hear you right now.
Is that better?
Yes.
Much better. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. 38.
Yeah, it shouldn't just be 3d8, right?
38 plus 3.
Do I just in an auto roll?
Oh, it does not have a roll.
I mean, like,
Get advantage on
Yeah.
roll, so roll it again.
there's
Yeah.
Yes.
31.
Nice.
Yeah, then 31 ripping into the golem. Pretty decent chunk, actually.
Arada's the goat.
Rada is the goat, honestly. That's so funny.
He's killed everyone here.
Hey, as you hit into the golem, you see it like stutter back for a second before like the polymer like armor that like it's made out of, which looks actually you can't really tell anything up close, but you can see it sort of like shifting and like morphing itself.
You guys couldn't have aimed the shot at the rockets?
Would have been very difficult to do so.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
Okay,
I thought it doesn't miss.
fair. Weston, it is your turn. You cannot do another spiraling rifle this turn.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
until your turn.
If I move up a little bit, I should be able to.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Actually, I need acrobatics DC 25 and you fall off. No playing.
Wesley's gonna shoot that Mexican. Let me
Okay.
make sure I got it
Which one?
turned off. That there's only.
The Robo Mexican or
The Robo Mexican.
No, the flesh Mexican.
yeah, flush bag.
Flesh.
Well, those are my.
Hey, hitting. Okay.
Wait, why? No, you should have
Wait,
advantage.
should I have
You have
advantage?
height.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking
Oh,
down on him.
okay.
He's not like
Yeah, yeah,
consumed at this point.
Alright,
Okay, dealing 10.
one more shot.
Front looks pretty weak as your bullet rips into him. Bang. Deal your damage. Tell me, how do you execute the last
Dude. So the
grunt?
first shot was like in the stomach. He drops his gun, and then the second shot straight through the heart.
As you guys just see a mountain of red shoot up, as it looks like you hit an artery. As he just collapses on the ground, gun clattering beside him. He is out of there.
Me and Wes
Colt.
clean house.
It's up to you.
It's up to me. It's up to me.
It's up to you, Colt.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. How far out? You know, like what?
Don't get too close to him. We need him closer so Arta and I can shoot him.
All right. Do we have a range on our co ability? Kane.
It'd be the range that your guys' normal lasso.
Like lasso and stuff are.
So
Okay,
like 20
okay.
feet.
And
Yeah,
the
like 20
max,
feet.
the max of any of my abilities is 20 feet.
Okay. That's kind of mine are too, for the most part. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just move kind of up into this area over here, and I'll prep a dodge because at this point it doesn't really matter about staying hidden.
Okay. Sounds good. Kane, it is up to you. Of note, I mean, the golem is not said anything. I mean, it's basically just acting like a normal robot.
Okay. No. It's
Yeah, I
still
know,
not
like-
close enough.
I don't know what. to
Yeah,
do.
I mean, I'm gonna move here with Cole, like close enough to him to where I could shield if needed. Actually, but far enough away to where splash damage shouldn't matter too much. Let's see.
You would know that it's about 15 feet since you did get hit from one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what's my range on ISOs. 5 feet. Fuck me. I have to stay close to Cole.
Yeah, it is force damage. It is force damage.
All right, I'll be right here next to Colt and prep dodge as well.
That's good.
You guys better hit your shots.
Okay. All the grunts
Yeah.
are gone as the mech once again starts off pointing his missiles at you before you see it slowly raise up, aiming the trajectory at where Rada and Wesson are. Firing off another golem missile. It's a 15 hit.
Oh, it does.
Does. It's 15 hit you, Wesson. I think so.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
worse.
does.
Okay. Dealing this to both of you guys.
That's not bad.
Wow.
Rolls like a fucking
Uncanny
beast
valley.
against me. Rolls like a beast against me.
Okay, you're gonna have to jump backwards so you understand.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fair.
Like,
So what, 14 to Weston, 7 to Dorado?
that's why we were together. Should go what? Back to me?
Yeah, we're back up to Dorado.
The fucker didn't move?
Son of a bitch.
Nope.
We're gonna have to go down there, Arta.
Nope.
He's
I can
firing
keep
off.
spiraling technique. He's still within 100.
Give me
Alright.
perception
Aim
check. What do
for
you
the
do with advantage?
missiles.
Give me a perception check, you two, with advantage. You'll notice that the cliffside looks like it could maybe take one more round of missiles before it'll collapse. And you're forced to either move back or jump down.
Well, I gotta jump down.
Okay, well, stay. While you're here.
Yeah, we can shoot one more time and then I can leave. I'm
Yeah.
next.
Okay, let's go for
All
it.
right, give us some two
Okay.
damage rolls.
Alright, bang. Bang. 27.
Bang.
L1 CE. Aiming at the missiles.
Maybe if you're aiming at the missiles, that's the more difficult roll. You'll actually need to roll damage for it, or attacking roll. The attacking roll will still be made with advantage, but that's not going to be an auto.
Which of us has the higher attacking roll?
I don't have an attacking roll for this technique.
Oh yeah, there isn't one.
It's an automatic hair.
Yeah.
I'd say just roll me a D. We'll just do D20 with advantage and we'll compare with AC.
I mean, do we want to do that or just take the free 27 damage? I put
feel
what?
the free 27 damage, and Weston's gonna go get
We
closer.
yeah, we put 58 into him. Like I think we just take 27, and then let Weston shoot closer for the actual. We cool with that? All right, let's just do that then.
27 damage.
Okay. Okay. So, as you guys rip into it, you see it stagger back once more before it has shifted itself once again. The polymers on the outside of its hull seem to morph into itself. As you see it hardening the exterior of its own body. I'll give a perception check to Kane. Or an inside perception or investigation, man. You pick.
Exchange their armor class
It's
with current hit
interesting,
points,
because
50
minus
HP.
1 armor
Oh, he's
class, they get
dropping?
another 50 HP. Or they can
Or vice
yeah,
versa.
vice versa.
Yeah. Well, I hit him for 58.
Yeah.
For me,
With
you
an
want to
18, you can see that it has hardened itself way up. Its armor class looks to have been
Okay,
increased.
so lowering it.
Oh.
Good lord.
So
I
now it's
will
down
repeat
108
that to the
HP.
party.
Wait, is it allowed to do it unlimited amounts, or is it only it can do one transaction per turn?
It's a legendary action, so it's only
Okay.
one turn.
Yeah, so it's giving up 108 HP, by the way.
I will repeat that to the party. Like, it looks like it's getting tougher.
That's all right. I
Yeah.
just
You
got
guys
started.
don't know. I mean, with an 18, like you can tell that it's definitely like upped its armor class, but you do not know what its starting HP.
I need to get within 15 feet of this thing.
Okay. You're loosely reminded about your DM telling you about how your soul targeting technique does not work on things without souls.
True. But listen, this stupid.
But it is what it is. Fair, valid. Okay, so we're down to what is it? Weston?
Weston's turn.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Weston's
Weston.
turn. All right, Weston's gonna jump off the cliff.
Sure.
Ah, good thing I still have advantage on.
No, you're still good. It was a decent 6.
I would assume that would take all my movement.
I mean, you probably got like another 10 feet
No,
almost, but
I'll probably move like there then.
okay,
Let's
sounds
see.
good.
58. I mean,
Yeah.
Weston is gonna shoot here.
Okay.
Ooh, bad one.
Missing. Even with your bonuses, I would still miss. That one does hit.
All right, sweet.
Time for Weston to start racking up here.
Oh shit!
These are his type of enemies
Yeah.
that I'm fucking on.
Yeah, it is.
Weston is going to apply a hunter's mark
Ooh,
as a bonus action.
really good.
I gotta.
Okay.
I have 2 LCE left.
Alright. Okay. So as you run up and you start hitting it even more with your bullet, you see the sparks, some of them blink off, but one of them pierces directly through its hole, and you can see a bit of cursed energy leaking out as it once again morphs its body in, and it looks relatively weak. Like, it's sturdy, but it looks pretty weak.
Question, DM. Would we
Okay.
see like chunks of the crystal anywhere from the explosion?
Oh yeah, they're scattered all over the place.
Is there anyone that's close to Weston at all?
Like there's dead bodies next to Weston.
I meant the chunks of the crystal.
Yeah, I'd reasonably say there's some. In fact, I mean, it's a pretty big explosion from our like.
Weston,
I'd say
touch
anyone
a
on
piece
the
of
ground.
That crystal drained all my energy though.
No, remember what happened when you stopped touching it? It gave it all back.
Oh, it did. You know what, Kane? You're
He's-
pretty
what
smart.
a linebacker,
You're a
bro.
pretty smart guy.
Yeah, this guy's an edge rusher for
And
sure.
With
Gets
his
me in
with
a
his free action, Weston bends over and picks up a crystal.
Cool. I don't know where you got a free action from, but sure. You can bend down and pick it up. All right, and then we head down to Colt.
Does he get the properties of the crystal?
I haven't dropped it yet.
Not till the end of the turn.
Sure.
Or at the start of
Just holding a bomb. It's up. Arata's up top. Those are bombs.
Oh,
they're
they're
so
a
grenade.
bomb detector. This is possible.
I don't fucking know.
There's also crystals near you. Everyone
Well, I
down
think
there
it's time
has
we
access.
move up.
Yeah,
I
go
think
get
I agree.
Or throw a piece of the crystal. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move up into this position of here
Yep.
to grab a piece of crystal, pick it
Mhm.
up, and throw it at him.
Okay.
That is how many?
Throw me athletics.
Let's see.
Ooh,
What am I gonna do
40.
closer?
I mean, 40, that's not that far. What is that, like?
That's,
yards,
dude,
though?
dude,
It's like
hey, say
25.
40 feet. Yeah, say that's
Yeah,
that's what?
that-
That's
yeah,
feet,
it's-
right?
it-
Yeah, dude, 40
See,
feet
that's-
is fucking 15 yards.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
15
It's
yards.
DC 9.
halfway to first
DC
base.
9.
Athletics?
Athletics, DC 9.
My God.
Wow. As you pick up the crystal, you fling it, and it's just an absolute fucking, like, mud ball, bro. It lands harmlessly in the front of him.
Wish to be taller.
Get better athletic score.
It kind of just like, you hear like the as it looks down, and then as it looks back up at you. Relatively confused.
Okay, then I guess I'll prep a dodge. Sure.
Yep. Cool. Kane, what you up to?
Do I get
I-
anything from releasing the crystal?
Because you picked it up very quickly, you get 1 Chris energy slot back.
All right. I am going to move, pick up a piece of crystal, but move here.
Okay. So now you're
this
just holding
is-
it in your hand.
20 feet here.
Okay.
And then I will be throwing it.
Roll me athletics, DC 2. Okay. There you go. We're gonna do 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Which is 3.
Okay.
10 damage.
Wow.
That damage.
134 minimum damage into this thing, by the way. 134.
So now I will commit RCT to myself,
Okay.
which is my last slot.
Go get hit.
Bang.
No, actually. 2d10, you got a 10.
Yeah.
It's average.
Okay.
All right. And that'll
All right.
be my turn.
It's average.
Steve. Okay.
Actually,
Remind me, he's already used his no, he used his legendary action last turn, right?
yes.
Yes, he did.
Okay. So you would see it once again hardening itself up, and something looks terribly wrong with it, where it's like very obviously on one end of the extreme right now.
Yeah, it's 184 damage into it. For those keeping
And
track at
you
home.
see it basically just stop and plant itself in place. And it starts charging. It is just locked in place, bolted to the ground, and it is charging.
So it's taking a turn to charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, right now it's at AC 20, and we're back up to errata. It looks
All right.
like, I will say, it looks like it's ready to blow. It is charging, like getting a blast ready. So I'd probably be a little careful on how you organize this.
It said, I want to get down, right? It's a DC 6 to get down.
DC 6, man. Just don't trip. That's all you got to do. Growl.
16.
Flawless.
All right. So we're gonna get down next to Wesson here. Did somebody say boom? Its AC is 20, but I can spiraling technique it again. You cool with that?
Think
Wesson?
about what happens when you shoot things that look ready to burst.
Yep, Weston's gonna
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, we can't just let it finish what it's doing.
We're gonna shoot it.
True.
Yeah, excuse me.
I love having Wesson on my side.
Wow.
Run away.
gonna be-
Run away.
It's gonna be force damage.
No,
which
it's
means
not.
if you
Read the
got-
description, dipshit. It's lightning. Just run away.
But it's going to.
It's a 40, 10 plus 9, dipshit. Run away. Run away.
You could literally run away. You could literally just... Again, at least...
Dude, run.
Just don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, you're right. Me getting it's point blank is a good
Get
idea.
back up on the mountain. Get back up there. We can watch this thing blow.
Don't worry.
It's gonna be cool.
Out of character, I know it looks really disastrous, but there might be a Deus Ex Machina on the way. As Arata, I need a perception check.
About to say,
15.
is a contingency plan here.
So the storm clouds are still close, but it looks like it's almost like been delayed by something. Like it should have been on top of you guys already, but it hasn't.
Guys, I really want to blow this up. I just don't want to kill Kane because I know he's low.
Can we get on top and then blow it up?
I mean, we can, but
It buried
one turn
itself in the
charge.
ground. Just give Colton some time to get out of here.
Oh, okay. It's okay. So I understand now. I thought it was charging up in a
no,
It is literally
no,
charging
no.
up to explode.
Yes.
Or release
yeah.
some sort of big move.
Then I wouldn't have gone down.
Or
All
some
right,
big
let's
energy burst.
Try to turn around and go back up the mountain.
You have double
yeah,
climbing speed, right?
you do have double. He's got second story work.
Yeah.
Get up there, boy.
All right. Do I need to roll anything, or can I just go back up the mountain?
I mean, another DC6, I guess. All
Okay.
right. Flawless colors, doing backflips.
All right.
Or doing fucking kickflips and shit.
I'm gonna dash too.
Flashing.
They come down there, ready my aim, and they're like, "No, don't do it. It's gonna blow." I'm like, "All right, cool. Turn and burn."
Run away.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right.
Weston, it's your
Weston
turn.
getting up on that
But yeah,
mountain.
the golem moves last, so you got some
Yeah,
time.
Weston's getting up on that mountain.
Grab a rock.
Bang. Good
And
shit.
then
You get
I
up there.
am going to dash as my
Dude.
action.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm
He's so crazy. He's so crazy. He's some hater shit.
No, dude, let me fucking. What's going on here? I'm gonna move 30 feet that way. There we go. Move like right here. And that's it.
Oh,
Sounds good. Colt,
Go the wrong
your
way.
turn.
Run away, run!
It's like, no, I got
Get your
this.
little legs out of there, boy.
Dash your ass out of there.
We're not.
We're
There are those that run towards the sound of chaos. Dun, 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 dun,
meaning with explosions in the desert.
dun, dun, dun,
I just
dun.
wanna drain its energy, man. I'll run. Then no, you can't catch it. I don't think I can catch it. No, I just wanted to drain its energy.
Dash,
No,
dash,
is it-
run further.
I'm dashing and you're running further. In my turn.
Okay. You have the range on this. No, that's not the range at all.
DM. I'm
Yeah.
going to dash 60 feet this way. Is there any cover? Any rocks? Anything?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
there's
Kane.
some boulder. I say there's a decent amount of boulder.
Yeah,
More
run it.
can steal you.
I will get behind a boulder.
Hey,
Hey.
Kane, just so you know, that cliffside is really close to falling down.
I will hide behind a boulder on this side.
Yeah, there you go. And as we get
Hold me,
to
Kate.
the golem's turn,
Oh,
you see a quick flash
you were fine.
as all of you all made it out of the 60-foot radius in time.
I thought it was 200 feet, bro. What? What?
You're good.
It says range 200
It
feet.
does
It's
say
fine.
200 feet.
No matter
You see where I rolled the 1d20? You guys fucked it up a lot. It's not going to be a perfect execution of it.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Again, listen, I'm an evil DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
See, we weren't
very
fine.
much we very much
No.
could have just died this episode.
No, you could
Like
if you
everyone.
if you guys didn't do sufficient damage, yes, you guys all would have been hit by 4d10 plus 9 after your round of combat.
Uncanny dodge.
Hey. Candy dodge.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. But as you guys are finally able to take a breath, you've blown up the crystal, the barrier seems to have been dropped. You hear a phone ringing. Kane,
Gotcha.
you hear Tommy on the other line. He seems like he's still running, but he seems a lot more calm than before. Oh,
Where's he
man.
running to?
Well, he's on the phone with you.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Arashi.
No.
Okay. He seems calmer and he's still
Yeah.
running. Okay.
Kane, my man.
Hey, what's up?
Are you alive? Dude, you
Like
sound beat as hell.
yeah, like a shaky voice. We just ran into a pretty big golem robot thing.
Ah, Golem, huh? I haven't seen one of those around yet, but sounds like that shit was pretty sick, dude. Anyway, I ran
How'd your
into
fight
somebody.
go?
Well, dude, so check this out. That motherfucker was chasing me so long, and then he saw someone else, and then he started chasing him instead. I couldn't really get a good look at it, but it looks like it was like, I don't know, some buff guy, and I think he was like holding on to somebody. I don't know. Well, anyways, it sounds like you guys are safe.
It wasn't Raphael, was it?
It could have been, but you said Chance and Charm are already gone, so I don't really know who buff guys are running around in the desert with. Anyways, I was more so just checking to make sure you guys are all right. Still no
What
word
direction
from...
did they head?
I don't know. There's some big explosion off in the distance, so I think they just started taking off that way. But regardless,
go ahead and follow them.
huh? You want me
It'll
to
lead you
follow
right
them?
to us. Don't worry.
Okay, well, I mean, I'd be pretty careful. I don't know who the other two people are, but regardless, that blonde guy's in hot pursuit of them, so I'd be careful if I were you.
All right. Well, just stay on his tail. It'll lead you right to us. And I'm gonna look at the group and just say, "Hey, prepare for some impact."
Yeah. As Weston, your phone starts ringing. Ding.
Can I prep dodge?
You can.
Okay.
Babe?
Dodge.
Babe,
Esther.
it's Esther,
Hi.
and she seems to be in a frantic fucking mood. You hear the sound of footsteps and sand hitting the ground, as well as the faint sound of lightning.
What's up, Esther? What's going on?
What's up, Dick? This is fucking crazy. I was just supposed to be helping, and then you hear Coach Red's voice on the other end.
Here.
As someone that can't read, and she was my assigned assistant, we were told that the barrier stops those with cursed energy. But you know who doesn't have any cursed energy at all?
Her. I know. Why did you bring her, Coach Red?
Like I said, I couldn't read. And then Headmaster Amos said I have to go because he didn't want him getting lost with directions. This is fucking crazy. And there's some fucking guy chasing us.
All right, well, head towards the explosion. That's where we are. We'll help you.
What the? We already. And as you say this, over the top of the ravine, you see a man clad full
Light.
sprinting
Just
full
light
light,
behind him.
full light, and then
Esther.
like kind of like a duffel bag carry. Is there Esther just holding on for dear life as they jump over at midair? You can see the two. Actually, he's not that big. Shit. And then right behind him in hot pursuit, like a cat on the prowl, there's a familiar face taking off behind him. You see what looks like a Rose Foundation agent with hatred in his eyes and fans at the ready.
So, it's time.
And that is where we're ending today's
Oh,
session.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Weston's
The Bronze
about
Rose.
to shoot this motherfucker.